his own side of the story. You understand? So now, if at all he needs to grant an interview or needs to say anything, it should be like a feedback. Like it should be feedback from his efforts. You understand? It should be feedback from his efforts. For the things that he has put through, he has put into the case for a lot of things. Maybe the inquest, maybe the lawyers. As far as I'm concerned, maybe even some of the things that is going on around his camp.
You know what?
You understand?
Take I get what you're saying, and to be honest, if I really want to say the truth, like if I want to be honest with you, there's really no how I won't sound a bit insulting, and I'm saying.
You bitch.
Harry David justice from a...
Okay.
If you want to people that wants to become celebrity on justice for Mohbad, contributing nonsense. And one of them say, if I'm married, one my brag lórí platform, Kí lè ń rẹ̀ mí tí ẹ̀kúkú mọ̀. Tẹ́mi ní kí n wá sí box kí n ṣe wo. Ní ìsìn báyìí wọ́n ti influence mi, mo ti do ní wòtòwòtò. Mo tún ti upgrade gan. I've become a babalawo. Babalawo, you people should come. Let's cast and bind them. I beg. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I just left Olori Ebi's platform now.
Don't worry. Everything is gonna be
family affair.
Everything is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Lizzie, Aristocrat, I don't know how to say his name. He said not to castigate, what's the person name? Muyiwa. Muyiwa is Baba Mohbad's family, so we can't come up here and say Muyiwa to step down. He said to figure out another strategy to see how we can help Baba Mohbad. I mean, I heard Aristocrat saying that. So
Aristocrat may be wrong. I mean, maybe probably he did not understand. Maybe he did not understand the structure. I mean, what is ongoing. Actually, what is ongoing is like this. None of us are saying that Muyiwa should not be part of justice for Mohbad. As a family, we can't tell you to stop being part of Mohbad, part of justice for Mohbad. Right? But what we don't think Muyiwa can handle is to be the controller general for justice for Mohbad. That everything we say here must pass through his table. Whatever decision he make is what represents us all. He's not challenged enough to be in that position.
I want cake
just for Mohbad,
I go
teamwork for all of us to get just
because Mohbad are looking for entertainment. You are not looking for any justice. You are looking for gist. And who is not going to give you that? So, okay, if you think him talking up and down will help him,
you're making
to be honest, he's just putting himself in more trouble.
More trouble.
More trouble.
Okay, Crown, there.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Lilybeth. Just hold on a bit. Thank you so much, Lilybeth.
Yeah, cheers. We'll talk later. Cheers.
You have also make some point as well. The problem is this, that one issue I have with them is that sometimes when someone is thinking from a different angle, they feel that you are against them. And I'm not the kind of person that follows the bandwagon. I don't believe in bandwagon. So I think I'm going to stop the live and come back, maybe in the maybe by 5 o'clock. I need to attend to something now. Come back by 5 o'clock, to give my own another submission.
Thank you. Before time Mama Mohbad. No, Papa Mobadi. Me, I want to
I'll come and give another submission on, what I perceive. So thank you so much. And like I said, I hope all of this is worth taking note of. I hope so. But God bless you so much. Thank you.
You know, the five who kill the now property in the drag. Now property in the drag. And when they talk, say no in the marriage property. Let's not.
Because that's with the program.
Okay.
Arita and Veron said something.
Question about sentiment.
Oh, now we did now.
Jeez.
Hey, wait.
Why
not
about
about
this? Guys, I want you guys to listen.
No,
my own thinking now.
Let me just say something at the end, and then you can talk, please. No matter be no Remy. Arifa and Veron said something, and right now they are not free men. Another man has come and said exactly what he said. Whoever feels offended will deal with it. How is it our own business? Now there's Sabi now. We die here. Are we them that will be shouting? Petition. Is your name Mary's? Panda woman. No, now we are calm. We're cruising. It's all good. It's all good. Come on, guys. Yeah, we're the program for today.
One dada. Now, my own thinking now is, could it be that, remember when they apprehended these two guys? They were saying, they started coming out to say, you see, you have to talk. You have to talk. Could it be that he's the one who is spreading around that news to them, for them to come? Because when you hear Kudi came out too, that she couldn't mention name. Could it be that she is the one who told
the one that said it? That means he has evidence. So
let him bring the evidence out.
That's what we're saying. But how is it our own business? The person that they called, we ask him for the evidence and he will provide it. Chicken, Abi? Is it our? No, you don't get the babes.
I get you.
And I know because
I didn't hear by Jay.
So it is. When Arifa and Veron were shouting, we were looking at them. Another person has come and said it. Let the powers that be, if they feel the need that they have been disrespected and on national TV and internet and worldwide, whatever, they have been dragged. Let them do the necessary. We are here observing.
In the Igbo people were saying hypocrite.
I don't think
he knows that it was the Legushi that they recorded him. Jesus. My own is they shouldn't use sentiment. That's my point.
I don't think that I don't know if that is your free.
That has been Bukky Jese's plan. Come out and do DNA. Come out and do that. That's the plan. No
problem. You know what I like? The Federal Republic of Nigeria is a country on its own. Just like the United States of America, just like the United Kingdom. So all these calls for foreign bodies, nobody can come and tell a country what to do. We are not under any country's law. We are an independent country of our own. We have a judicial system. Our judicial system has laws. Whether or not they want to say Nigeria is this and Nigeria is that, Nigeria is a country. We have a president, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Then in Lagos, we have Governor Sanwo-Olu. And Governor Sanwo-Olu is the one that started this. The Nigerian police force, the only police force that we have, Nigerian police force is not controlled by Metropolitan Police FBI. Nigerian police, the only connection they have with other countries is Interpol, and they work together. Now, Nigerian police interviewed 26 people. They now bab 3 and put inside cell. The father of the victim decided that he wanted to go and be visiting them and talking to them. Then all of a sudden, we started hearing story, and the story started colliding with father of victim and 2 of the suspects. Now,
No wahala. We go inquest. Where now Sanwo-Olu tell them make them do am. Abi when the people of Nigeria cry. Then put this boy for ground. Put stone on top his body. Can't carry cement. Knock am. Concrete. All of us were here. We don't see whether they bury person. They know they put concrete the same day. Sand go there. Even for Hollywood, when person die, you will see 2 weeks later they will come. Now sand they go jump on top. I bury my mama. I bury my papa. I bury my papa for the United Kingdom. They tell me say, Madam, you can't push stone yet until the soil settle. Me, I never see whether they put concrete, but they say they push stone. Stone. Meanwhile, they push stone. We dey hear, he put white cloth. He put above. Nobody show us above. We all see the white cloth. We see the time where the wife get there. Everybody don't gather. Video day, video evidence. We thank God, Jehovah, you are God. Allahu Akbar. When we come reach there, the guy called. They tell the guy may put clothes. Now God know what's be the cloth. I don't enter about clothes, but I don't see a ball. I don't see now. Nobody then exhume the boy. Nobody show us a ball. We read CTC. They don't talk about a ball. Anyway, after that, they can't come out the boy. Then after 9 days, we get video with Perkins, the first interviewer of Josie. The Perkins they shall say, see Mohbad they smell. We get video. Now, anybody will say, you don't know what happened to Mohbad inside ground. No be cold country, now hot country. Nigeria na hot country. You understand? They put you for ground, come put concrete on top of you. Meanwhile, they no embalm you. Pathology come. They say Darusha na embalmer. So when pathologists come, he said they no embalm Mohbad. So obviously, the composition go dey rapid. It go dey very quick. Yes, because if anybody say they lie, anybody where they hot country, I bet put chicken inside ground. 9 days later, go carry a milk pussy. Everybody go and experiment. We do experiment. After that, people carry the pikin go. They begin go inquest. Everybody they sing story from placenta. We enter spending. That one say they hot. Then that crime boy. That one way you know respect your mama for house. Now everybody they sort outside. Where they donate for. And Asuko we say jungle justice. Now she gather 1 million. Where they take go protect crime boy. Meanwhile, we get 1.5 million. We get proof. Say Anasuko, he right say jungle justice is the next thing. Meanwhile, they protect crime boy. Then that one got talking on. The thing where crime boy talk. Josie, the town crier. Joseph Aloba, the town crier. The give waka choo, now the same thing that they talk. Next thing, Josie, the town crier, begin tell us story. Say, crime boy. No, but I missed one part. Pathologists come. Where all of us, where we did support Wumi and where we want justice for Mohbad, but we say no to the witch hunt of Wumi and the bullying of Liam. We dey wait for pathologists and toxicology. We know say for the past how many weeks that we must, all we dey hear that pathology, toxicology. Pathology, like say we not go school, like say we not get degree. They don't talk about head. We not talk anything. Go come out. Before the pathologists don't come out, they just not the claim say you go do your pathology. What will be the reason why no one believe the government one? No, why is he in the hurry? We dey here. We dey speak. We dey speak Yoruba. Join Pidgin English. Join English where we sabi where they send our papa and mama send us go school. No, be say we be do colo and carpenter and all those kind of things. We are our friends. Even the ones where parents they suffer, they still send us go school. We do okay. We got there, they say, what did they happen? They say pathology. We dey hear DNA. People will go school, go check. Nigerian law say, bro, as long as the Pekin not say no be you, bro, come on for my phone. My friend, clear. Anyway, the begin wrong. Kitty, kata, koto, kitty, kata. Next thing we hear, they put for door, they put for this thing. Before we go sell us the live for that one. The next thing when we hear, structure group, clinical group, legal group, on top person became we die. They begin fight kitty. That one they call boss rat. They fight the other group. That Detola, all of them, that line whispers, everybody they scatter put. And that's Andy, whether a driver waiting be for London, that one go there. According to Joseph Aloba, according to when they talk, they be like say all in vain, one die. Then that boss rat, that one and Aries. I don't know whether they do camera down before because the fight where they done now, you not get part 2. Now boss rat can't tell us say Aries get 3 husbands from Chicago to Texas. That say Aries na Ashana. No be me talk Aries. Na boss rat talk and say you be Ashana. You be Ashana as Bookie just they call us. And then you Aries can't tell us say boss rat na Uber driver. If they find money, make it buy another Uber. Now make it they work up and down for TikTok. Boss rat say you na menopause they do you menopause disorder because menopause different from menopause disorder. I don't know the disorder where you get with menopause. Now boss rat talk no be me. Now the music, that boy I don't know who give a heart to the boy as boss rat they talk because the boss as they cause Aries same be so really boy. What's the call that boy? The music cause now you don't come my level. I don't like you before because you do speak English. Now my friend speak Yoruba. Neighbors say no. Now the music say, my friend, this is my platform. When I talk, you listen to me. If you do not speak Yoruba, drop your line. The music drop. Boss man, we get all the video. He said, "Could it down for you?" That one enter Mushi straight. That will come out there.
Keep tapping now.
The next thing, we can waka. We can see drag another one. Hey, we one must go. Odumosu must go. We one must go. Odumosu must go. We go get Sana Bakoba, San Wahab Shitu. They do us the share, baby. I one woman wait there for on top 10 platform. Now I carry Wahab Shitu put. Carry Mr. Valano put. Cause see where Wahab Shitu, the Juba for Falano. Hey, now we call him Bossa. No, we must get Tabakoba. 10 million. When then talk go left, talk go right. We still they look. Before we know, you know that one they call African TV? That one can enter the matter. You know, say that one for the day when mobile die, it starts with DNA 10 million. Meanwhile, there's a good job. I don't know. Your friend no dey here. There's a good chop kokore. You drink whether na 3 have been a stout to I don't know. They say slippers no be me talk am. Na book just talk am. They say slippers don't tear. Say the Ankara way na 1.5K. Na book just talk am no be me. They won't carry that one come enter. He say 70-30. I don't know which this you know as they do Josie, they drag her like Malu. My friend, go here. My friend, go there. Now they tell her say, bro, straight over me. Hey. When he reach over me, now he begins story. He tells story. You know, say in here, now history teacher. And in all history, everything in the history they change. They add, they deduct. They add, they deduct. No wala. Now we begin answer a question. Question more. He did the talk all the nonsense. When I know the nonsense, me I don't get time for that nonsense. When he come go, the next thing I will say we make come out. And you know say that man. We know say that man. When he follow matter, they follow and reach the end. The man that to you me is an honorable man. Everybody know him and Falano from Timothy and they go case. Now you me come say, yeah. You yourself. Pikin die. Una dey do 70-30. Una dey do 70-30. Where's una dey do 70-30 for pikin wey die? No, foundation. Now in the African TV, that line your Modia, that one way in whole life for abroad, from Amsterdam to Belgium to London, where they say be African TV. Visited if I dey lie. Drive go Brixton. When you reach Brixton, look for Loughborough Road. The Castle Flats. That there be a address for London where you say in the do African TV. Castle Flats for Loughborough Road for Brixton. Where we are show only for one.
I don't bury Loughborough Road. Now near my workplace, so tani here.
And the African TV, no Loughborough Road. There ibeni ibisha unwa ibita wa Castle Flats ogun yen wa. When any ibeni Hello, lórí Google.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wa wò bóyá kan náà àwọn support worker tó máa wá ṣe shift ní. African TV wà ní ó náà ń gbé ń bẹ̀ ni.
Bóyá ọ́fíìsì òun wà ṣọmọ bí
ọ́fíìsì òun wà lọ́bọ̀rọ̀ road. Ọ́fíìsì wọ ọ́fíìsì wọ. Àti drive lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ a lè gọ́gùn lẹ̀ mú fáìtì mo máa drive lọ.
Bí títẹ̀ mo ní àdírẹ́sì ò jẹ́rìí ẹni tó ní ni. Mo ní àdírẹ́sì mo ní mo tẹ̀ ti Google lẹ̀ mo ti ní.
Ó máa dárúkọ popular street ní London ni.
Mo ní picture àbí wèrè ń ṣe ní South London yìí bó làwa ò mọ̀ àbí ọkọ̀ bàtẹ̀. Àtúnwò àdírẹ́sì tó ní òun ní ibiṣẹ́ ń bọ́ ní Belgium ilé ni o kì í ṣe office block o kì í ṣe kíní kan meanwhile wọ́n sọ foundation this meanwhile màtáwá lọ Google lẹ̀ wèrè fashion show ló máa ń ṣàbí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ anyway ẹ ṣàfihàn lẹ̀ 419 nìyẹn wọ́n dà yẹn nù wọ́n bá bọ́ síwájú. Brekete, president, the ordinary president. You want whatever, ni wèrè tó jẹ́ bọ́sù àti bàbá ń gbá driver yẹn. Eris ló sọ ìṣe mi o, èmi náà sọ news ni o. Ní lọ́ba dé Brekete, ní bọ́sù àgbà bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹjọ́ wẹ́nẹ́wẹ́nẹ́, ẹ̀ ti mọ àwọn tó bí sínú òyìnbó tó fẹ́ já ahọ́n jẹ àwọn kúkú bá wọn wí. Ìlú òyìnbó le. Anyway, ó ṣàròjọ́ ní àwọn ọmọ ogun ló bá bo Brekete àbí ṣé kò fẹ́ dá fún ordinary president ni wọ́n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tábà ní ó ní Brekete bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹjọ́ bro kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ìkíní kan the placenta Liam is a Muslim name meanwhile Liam Gallagher ọmọ òyìnbó tó ń kọrin ìlú òyìnbó bóyá ló mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ Quran kà máa sọ pé Kaaba anyway àṣà sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí the truth never lies lọ́ba ni wọ́n fẹ́ sọ ọmọ ní Victorious àbí Victor wọ́n ṣáà ń sọ irú àdáradá ló bá débì kan Mohbad ọmọ kan ó tún gbá lórí akọ̀gbọ́n when you talk say lánàá dùn. Mommy, and do what mommy, and do meanwhile, before that time, must skip it become. I just saw for our TVC àti Westo lábẹ́ igi. Wala no. Tell talk about Jenny, Palano, Mami, Palana, the woman, Mami. Baba baby no way. Anyway, okay, Ellen, Brekete back my lawyer son. Can come? Oh, Femi Falana, my brother, my colleague, oh, my hey, you just see, I call it just in lab. I don't know, condition one in studio. Brekete. Osha no ju, I shall not daku to read this daku inside now. Make you no go daku for our hand. But oh yeah, what do you say, Falana? Do you? Kuku bo show you video here. I play. Anyway, yellow. That's all. Brekete can do it. Brekete will talk to the government. Brekete shock me. 10 weeks. Look, I'll be 8 weeks.
10 weeks.
10 weeks. Brekete is the man of the moment. You can go and go Brekete. I think Matawa go Brekete. One love Abuja. Meanwhile, all between this scenario, ever be no inside this scenario, and go, okay. Adabi wọ́n tún ti gbé orin jáde ló ń kọrin nínú studio pẹ̀lú singlet. Tí wọ́n mí ẹ̀mọ́ last time tí mo rí yàn tó wọ singlet láyé mi. Ní bá ní àti wá débi tá a lọ. Anyway, àṣà gbúrú Brekete mọ́. Ní ìyẹn mad scientist. Ìṣòrí ìyẹn ṣàwọn ń bẹ̀ ní ìmọ̀ nǹkan tí Brekete ṣe fún yẹn. What is Brekete doing? We are waiting for Brekete. Wọ́n ṣàǹbára wọn fà lẹ́ǹchì làgàtà. Hey, Lagata, camera down, camera up. Emi okuku mo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Can I have a drink to my juice? Please, sorry, darling, love you. Sorry, I did ask my pikin, sorry, darling, okay, go, I'll get it myself. So, àwọn ọmọ mi, ṣebí, bàbá pa mí torí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Anyway, Nasha wà ń bẹ̀. Ibo ni we did camera up, camera down, camera front. Noodles ń lọ kiri. Àwa ṣáà ń wò pé anyway, àwa náà lẹ́ẹ̀kan
So I want to go. Then Baba went there. Okay. So if you guys are calling Baba to commend somebody to Baba, Baba may go there. Simple. But so that you not be like it's a competition, someone is coming to drag Baba away from there.
Come up and explain, because nothing has been done. So I'm not hopeful right now because I don't see where we're going from here.
We are waiting for what they said. What Wahab said was that on the 26th, there are going to be pathologists that will come, that will read everything. In fact, they would have the autopsy report, they will read it. Then on the next inquest, they will be questioning the doctor about what killed Mohbad. So that is where we are. Where we are right now is just to sit down patiently, cross your fingers. If you have popcorn, be chopping popcorn.
I am not crossing my finger for nothing. Like last time you said, oh, let's just be hopeful on the government. Look what they did to, oh my God, I had headache for like 3 days.
I said, let's be hopeful on Berekete. Where's Berekete?
No, I remember you said government. You said you don't trust.
I said, like right now, I'm hoping on the government to come and give us the best result. Okay? But the government didn't give us the best result, but they give us a better result. Yes, at least for government to come, what if government had come and said Mohbad death is natural? Or what if government
had come? Because of all the evidence.
What if government had come and told us that it was a nurse that killed Mohbad?
They cannot, because someone already put the pictures together that the nurse, that by the time the nurse showed up, Mohbad was already dead.
Okay, now that government said they don't know what killed Mohbad, let's bring this evidence and win the case then.
Sorry, I'll be back.
It's okay, I understand. So, why can't we bring out those evidence we are talking about right now? Use it to win the case. Very simple. I mean, why? What is causing the delay?
All those updates.
And I said I was going to come back live in the night. If I'm live this time around, I don't think I'm going to be able to go live in the night. I prefer going live in the night. What was Mohbad father talking about today in the live stream? All of them, they left Mohbad father live stream. They went to be fighting themselves.
Water, then sweet. Forget the pretense. I enjoyed it. Me too, I followed them. I was there.
And this guy now that they call Pet Cage, Pet, whatever, Pet. When he was there, I was telling him about Berekete. That Pet Cage is becoming very terrible these days. He's giving them to us. He will come here. He will digest information. He will go there and give them what to. That guy, that's why.
Hey, supporting other universe.
The guy supporting it's another universe fan guy.
Yeah, it's other universe.
They go fight them.
Papariano, they don't send Gurexio there today. They want Tibo Gurexio. Jimmy, I even called.
They understand that there's something going on underground. People don't.
I thought last week.
I thought Latisa had given them chance to do anything they want to do. Before Latisa would not talk to them. Don't talk to Blessing.
Who cares?
He too is because he has seen. It means the guy is smart because the guy have seen that. Wow, this guy that he is standing behind, in the long run, they are going to lose to the public because if you see the GoFundMe, that guy too was championing the GoFundMe, whatever. Papariano, he was also part of them dragging Papariano, that same guy. But later now, Ojo Notila, he has seen that in the long run, all these things they are doing, they are not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. So he better, the guy is whatever the public is. He has seen the way the public is going.
Exactly.
So, yeah. If the whole public come back and start respecting Guresi, he will follow. No, he's not stable.
No. Papalano, it's not because of public. Papalano, let me tell you what really got here. I'm not. Even when some people were saying that, I'll go for me, this and that and that, it was supporting, like, don't come to my platform and say that. But it was when Muiwa came on his platform, and Muiwa started saying all sorts of things, this and that, that they were telling Muiwa,
stop. No, that's not the thing. That's not the case. What are you saying here? You're not calculative. I mean, you that you should be calculating. What I'm saying is this. At the time of the GoFundMe, that before March 15, right, that nobody has even heard from Muiwa, whatever, and Muiwa came here to speak, and he was here, he watched it, and all of them watched it, and we're asking questions that all of us should be asking. Who created the GoFundMe? What for? All right? So during all of those time, they were firmly behind Muiwa. It was recently, I think that was 5 days ago that Muiwa went there, that they gave Muiwa Wucho. 5 days ago now, that's recently. So his eyes just opened recently.
I'm saying now, you see that you are not getting
but it's wrong now.
It's true that you are not getting it.
How can
he got angry when everybody was telling Mr. Muiwa, everybody was telling Mr. Muiwa that Ojos must go. And he's asking Muiwa to say, yes, he's going. And Muiwa is saying, corner. That one got him so angry, like, no, what are you saying?
But those are the things. I complained about those things before. I complain about those things that Muiwa doesn't listen. Why didn't he listen then? Now, if he is saying something, who should listen to him? Let's say now he's right about Muiwa, who should listen to him? That's why I say it's not smart. Like, it's where the people are. Right now, we have fought the fight. We have shown that Muiwa, is not a good person. That's why he too is having the confidence right now. He has seen that even before he himself started asking Muiwa, people have been challenging Muiwa. He has seen that what he won't belong here, almost joining one. It's everywhere they are. It's everywhere the public is. It's not somebody that has like a stand on his own. It's somebody that if everybody in that live stream begin to leave him, okay, for whatever he's saying, he's going to change to whatever they want. If everybody's on one side, that's where he is. There are some people like that. Me, I know those things. As I am now, if I'm saying something that I know that is good for all of us, even if everybody is dropping, they are going, and it's only one person left, I'll keep saying the same thing. I don't care. That's the difference. Between somebody who wants to help and somebody who just wants to belong, to be wherever the honey is. I know my people, once you begin to see that things are going on, and I tell you something, right? Kicking out Muiwa and Gurexin. Now, you will see the true color of the government. The true color of the government. The reason why government can't fight us that much, they already have Muiwa and Gurexin there. They don't need to stress. The fight is in between. It's inside. They delayed us. They took us to Berekete. They did nothing. All these 8 months. And they want to delay us. The month that delay us, they are paying them. Somebody, Gurexi can never leave us from bad. One bigger.
He said it now. Muiwa said it.
It is either he delay it or he fully declare himself an enemy and work against it. If they push him too much, then he will work against those from bad. People like this, I know where they are going. They don't have self-respect. Like me. Just like African TV. When they drag him, at a point he calmed down. He didn't make it like, oh, it's a swear, like, their do or die thing is on Gurexi and Muiwa. It's either do or die. 1,000, you hear what he said? He said 1,000 of Mohbad father cannot stop him.
Because they are on mission. They are on mission. Those kind of people are always focused.
Imagine, he said 1,000 of Mohbad father. Mohbad father times 1,000 can't stop him from just from Mohbad. What has he been doing for just from Mohbad that they say 1,000 can't stop him?
And he said no one. It was there 3 years ago. It was there 3 years ago to pray. So it is one. It is one. It is just one.
He said no one employed
if everybody's sending money, just take their money and keep their money this time around. Keep your money. Don't do anything. Don't support Baba. Don't do nothing. And let us force them to do the right thing. If they want to do the right thing, we will pay to get the right thing done. We don't have issue with that. But to continue to say, just go and be paying money there. We are getting it done. Baba, take this for weekend. You guys are spoiling them. You are spoiling all the people around him and you are spoiling Baba himself. And they will lose focus. Okay? They will lose focus and you achieve nothing.
Papa, who will lose focus? Are they focused?
Baba, now when you are giving them money, making them celebrity,
no, it's not Baba.
And they're all of them together, nobody should give Baba anything for now. It's not needed. It's not needed. It's not for the right purpose. What gather all of us just for Mohbad? If you're doing the right thing, we are applauding you. Why will we not give Mama Mohbad money? Because it's not doing the right thing. Simple. Mohbad mother too is the mother of Mohbad. We could be giving him money to put him money in his pocket, but it's not doing the right thing. So we expect Baba to be taking actions. If we are taking action, we are having directions, our mental health, we are relieved, then we can support him. That's what we are saying. We have to be watching. Not just be there, support. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
Don't worry, you guys will be all right last.
Please click
the like button and share.
To become a source of employment.
YouTube, like and share
the video,
please. Facebook, you also.
Okay. Baba would ask Baba why he's not going to Berekete. You hear what he said? That it's like Berekete is not working with someone who doesn't have much evidence, something like that. There's a way he make that statement, and I just look.
They are the one. They finished the work from Berekete. Now we can see that Berekete is not even the issue here. But just like as a man of his own integrity, supposed to come out and let us know what the problem is.
Simple. They would have begged him. They would have begged him that, this case is sensitive. Just keep it cool. We are going to work hard. We don't want the public. You are a very important person. They play him. They are people who are manipulative, right? They are from the government, I believe so. They know how to use mouth to talk to him. And they don't know their game. That's the thing. Me myself, I don't have issue with him.
Papa, I won't accept that. If Berekete doesn't know the game, Berekete should have come out like, okay, I promise you, guy, but from the look of things, I can't embark on the journey again. I have to drop. Shebi Oriyomi did that now.
Yes.
Oriyomi did that. That's what we call a man of integrity. Oriyomi did that. Oriyomi didn't care that what people will say, how people will come for him. And he honorably come out and says that no, I can't embark on this journey. This journey does not make for me. But Berekete came out, he vowed with his life, he did this and that. He gave public hope. Even at the last minute, and they were even calling worry daughter. I mean worry something. Called him and he said he's still on it. America went there to go and submit one affidavit of one letter. They accept it. They said they will get back to her. So that is, for me, there's no integrity in that way.
It's not consistent with the public. Like, it's not briefing us. It's just there. Like, I don't understand. You see? That's what I'm telling you. People don't understand. Since February, I saw it. I see things. I analyze quickly, and I see where something is going. When I know already where it's going, then I'll be careful. But because my own mental health is what I care for. I don't wait until things come, then I say, I'm break down. I don't like being break down. I like to already know what I'm facing. Then I will be in it. Because I've seen it the way it's going, I've made my calculations, and I will just have it coming.
No, even for me, the very first day that I made conclusion about him was the day that they went for inquest, and he didn't send any representative. I said it that day that if actually Berekete is in this case, he's supposed to send a representative to that inquest. But no representative from him. Even when they did the inquest, he didn't even update in his channel that, okay, the inquest today, this is how it went, so then and there I know that, no, the man is already out of it. But I don't know what takes him to just come outside and say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, I just went and followed him. He
might have been in a very good in a negotiation with them, where they will say, okay, because we don't want to make the public look like you're no longer with us. Your support with us is a very big one. Even you not saying anything, your presence, okay, just there. They would have used some sweet word to put him somewhere. That's what I'm saying.
Paparano, for me, I don't want to accept that sweet words. I want to accept that they've talked to him that this case, just remove your hand. They can't use sweet words. Okay, do you mean that we and then we just cajole him? Like someone that swear with his life, that swear with his integrity. People
work in Nigeria, forget that swear.
People that say now, people that are at the up will have told him that, see, Oga, don't go don't go too far, just stop where you are. Because if this is that he's doing this,
you know how they get their money. All of them, they are making their money, getting better every day, buying private jet and getting big. Do you know how they are making their money?
You know, because if you do anything from what they told him to do, these assets that he has, that he was calling this person, all those things, he will just lose everything, and he can't because of Mohbad and lose everything.
That's what Oriyomi said, that everything I've worked for in my life, I can't because of Mohbad and lose it.
Exactly. But Oriyomi is for today, people will still respect and honor him for the fact that he just come out openly and say, no, I'm not doing it again, this and that. And everybody like, okay, let's face another way. Let's look somewhere else. Let's try that thing. But he was keeping people's hope for past 6 months, 5 months or so.
That's why I said they use him to delay us. They use him as a delay strategy to delay us. Because we will not have wait. If not him telling us to wait for 10 weeks, we would have been doing so many crazy things. We will not wait. So they want to make sure the body gets rotten so that we cannot trace anything again. Then now they will say, now you guys can go and do your own autopsy.
Papa, even that body get rot itself. I think it was 3 days ago that we seen it.
You have to see, there's one thing I want you to get something. Forget autopsy. You guys must learn something in toxicology, right? These people that you see that are saying that let the body rot in, wherever, where's the nose coming from? Where is somebody in the background? I think somebody's in the background that we cannot see, right?
I think so.
Who is the person that hangs in the background?
Check for your hand now, invisible person. If you check, you see it now.
No, not all time you see it. Sometimes you don't see it. If you're in the background, please take yourself down, request back, so we can know how to hear. If anybody who's the nurse is coming from, you're in the background. Now, so that is it. That is it. It's crazy. I don't forget what I was saying. What was I saying?
The news dedicated to delay us.
Yeah. So I said that, right? The autopsy, I was talking about autopsy. In the autopsy, you have to understand the toxicology, the way it works, right? They know what killed Mohbad. Okay? That thing is what they will see that nobody can trace anymore. For example, let's say some poisonous substance was used to kill Mohbad. Now wait, let me land. Let people land now. Let's say poisonous substance was used to kill Mohbad. That poisonous substance cannot be in Mohbad's stream forever. They know how long that thing can no longer be there. If anybody tastes it, you can't see it. If that is the real thing that killed Mohbad, they will see that thing is erased. Nobody can trace it. Then now, they say go and check. Then how do you check it? You think they are not doctors? They don't unless they don't understand their work. The person that they are bringing to help them destroy the evidence is somebody who's expert. They may even go abroad and bring the person. Go to the best doctor abroad. Please come. And if this and this and this kills somebody, right? Let me say they check it. They know what killed the person. Or they ask them, you guys will tell us the truth. What killed this person? And they told them. Then now they want to work against it. And they need time. You have to think criminally. So they will find a way to cause a delay to say that those things is no more. Nobody can trace it. Then now they will release the body that now the body is available. You guys talk too much. Okay, now go and take the body, go and do your own autopsy. Then when you go and take the body, you go and do autopsy, you will see what the government saw. Then you will come back. You will say, you understand? Now go on. Go on.
Papa, no. I'm in work. I'm just on my tea break. I just wanted to ask, there's a protest going on in Abuja, strictly women, because someone called me yesterday and send a message regarding protests going on in Abuja.
I'm not aware of it, but I'm sure Ninka will be aware of it. And I hope they march to Berekete office. Yes.
She said they will.
In front of this office.
She said they will. They will go to the Berekete afterwards.
Yes.
And it's gonna be like about. Oh, actually, we're not supposed to talk about it.
No, I mean, anyway, yes, cool. Okay. But let it just be.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you.
Just to, for me, I think that is even to ginger Berekete. Let that be taken to Berekete office. And at the time they're gonna be doing, let them tell us so that we can stream them. We can stream them if possible. Let's see.
Hello, Paparano.
Hello.
You're right. Quick one. So, is it confirmed that Berekete is out of his?
Yes, sniper that is underground. It's sniper.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now the sniper. Berekete has never spoken to us now, so we will not directly say, but we are saying he's been too quiet, and his quietness means a lot. But directly, Berekete has not said it's out of the case.
Okay.
But from Bamubat's speech, we can dictate that whether that there are some issues, maybe.
The reason I asked this is because my connect told me a long time ago, from when he went to Lagos, that he received a letter, and since then he's been out, but I didn't want to believe it. Now, from when he went to Lagos, that he's been out.
Yeah. Peku.
You are seeing Jesus from bad.
Boss lady, do you remember Peculiar?
Peculiar is my favorite. Yeah. Welcome.
You are seeing Jesus from bad. I tell you that Mubad not die.
Peculiar, we have issue Peculiar because Peculiar don't believe that Mubad died. That's his own problem.
Yeah, I believe he's alive. He's somewhere hiding.
He said Mubad is not dead. Come on now. That what they use is like camouflage. Like they use someone to deceive us.
He has refused to believe it.
Who are the people in my box? It's telling me my box is full. I mean, who are these people in my background? Let me see. Lazy Diamond is there. The Sniper, Joy, Peculiar. Why are you telling me that it's full? Who's in the background? There are two people in this box. Please, can you take yourself down? You are invisible. I can't see you. Two persons are in my box. Guys, how many people can you guess in the box?
6 people.
Yeah, it's telling me that it is full. Okay. I'm going to bring Lady Harris up. It's telling me it's full. So it's maximum number of guests reached.
In the comment section.
Okay, let me just, guys, request back. Let me take everybody down. Let's have a refresh. I don't know why it's like this. It's crazy. Pekula, you that used to be very active. You just went like that on low key. You just left. But again, the truth shall be told. We'll find out the truth very soon. We'll find out the truth. We will find out the truth.
Just talking about Peculiar this morning with someone on the phone, and they were like, we've not seen Peculiar. I was like, Pecu, my friend. I like him.
Where are you coming from that your voice is this quiet?
If I talk, you will say I'm too iron. If I talk quiet, you say I'm too.
I'm very active.
You're not talking quiet though. Like this, you're talking like you're talking with Wahala. You're talking technically with Wahala. You're not talking quietly.
I'm quiet.
No, you're not quiet. If you are quiet, when you are quiet, your most quiet moment, I know it because I've seen it. When you speak to Susie, I measure how you speak to Susie. And I see the friendship and the relationship and how much you respect her in the conversation. Then I see that, yes, this is how much you can you can calm down and have conversation. So when I see with other people, when I see the way it goes, then I know that yes, I mean a little bit up, or there's something in play. You're more comfortable with Susie, and when you're discussing with her, I see that level. So I always expect that level for everybody, but it doesn't go that way.
No, you only think so. No,
I'm telling you. I don't say it doesn't go that way.
Maybe because you might seem so because
even now you are trying to make it up. It's not this one that you're using. It's not it. It's not it. It's not the real one. You are trying to make it form it.
I'm not making anything. Maybe because Susan and I, we see the same thing. We believe the same thing. We are on the same side. So there's no need to. But like you say, I foresee. It's like when you foresee something and you're trying to say, do this. You know, when you talk to your kids and say, do this. One in conti àgbàlagbà bá rí lórí ìjókòó bí ọmọdé bá gun igi kò ní rí, and when you're trying to say you don't want to fall into this thing, stop it, and you know it's frustrating. But when I'm talking to Susan, I don't get frustrated because she sees what I see. We see the same thing. See, that's why. That's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at the gift you just got.
It's a robot.
Robot is so beautiful. I don't know why I don't get any gift when I'm live.
You have to take it easy. You have to take it.
They said that because I'm in US, I don't need it. Who told them I don't need it?
No. Like that's why I say you have to take things easy. Thank you, boss lady. You have to take things easy. That's why. But I mean, I see a lot of changes since you are going live right now, and so like it's about
the West in the house. It's about the West.
Who?
Where's Ade West in the house? Oh, you. Okay, they're calling you Ade West. Okay.
I don't like Ade West. It's about the people. It's about the people. I mean, as soon as you do your things that way, it's in the long run. In the long run, you will see these things. You will see it when you can now switch. You can now switch, and then you will see all of these things. But you are doing so well. But where I was having another issue, I heard you went around dragging things with that guy that came in the other time. I don't know why you do those things. It's not needed.
No, I did not.
Needed.
No, Papa, I did not drag anything with him. I can't drag anything. It was just on your platform.
No, you did. You went to drag it.
I did not. I was not. Trust me. I was not. Trust me.
Those who were here, I mean, those who came here to report.
I heard when Yinka said it. I did not. He said something, you know, I don't go to all these platforms anymore and stuff like that, but he said something and I commented and he went ballistic. I mean, you know, it's only trying to be relevant. It's been erratic.
He went ballistic wherever. You don't have to comment. As I say, you should avoid them. Like, for example, right now, you know, this is the game here. And again, maybe it's because of the social media skills, maybe that you are still improving on. I mean, yes. Now, you know, let me say, like people like Yekode, who's been long time in Fracas, Facebook, Bokages, and all of these people, there are some certain things which they understand about the social media, how it works, okay? With some of these things, you are not exposed to those things. I mean, that is the thing. And now, since you're not exposed to it, you are just being real. Your real life is what you're trying to apply to social media. It doesn't work that way. Social media is a whole different fake life. It's a whole different thing. So it's something that sometimes you see people doing something, you calculate ahead of them, you know what you want to achieve in the media, you know the narrative that you want to put in there, you know how you want to be presented. You have to keep working and building that. You don't let anybody come and be stopping you. Those distractions when it comes, because they are seeing your progress and they'll be doing everything to shut it down. Yeah. They'll be monitoring you, but you will not know. So you having time to be dragging issues with them, it's pairing with them, and that takes you nowhere.
Okay.
Yes, that you just let them be.
That's why I know you. When it comes to this, you are my Oga.
No, it's not about that. It's just things that we observe and then we all put it into test. We put it into test and we see how it works. And then, like I get dragged. Most of them who drag me, what do you think? They end up coming back here again. You see so many times this guy, what is his name? The Lagata, even Sele, drag me. At the end of the day, I'm still cool with them. But if it's some people, you'll be fighting back then. Oh, they do their days. I don't do that. It's not needed. Let them have the time to do whatever they want to do. Me, it's not them. I'm not here because of them. I'm here for just some bad. I may put my mouth on 1, 2 things, correct it, but I move on. I will not keep it for waiting now. I don't know them now.
That's true.
If I am wrong, let them prove me wrong. Let people discover it later. Let people that I'm talking to come and correct me, not them. They're not in that position because they are competitors. So you get. So for some people, they have to try to bring others down in order for them to be in that position. So, I mean, and I understand those things very well. So I don't give them that space. When you hear me coming out,
that's why I want this justice so bad, so that I can find the side.
When you hear me coming out telling her fans, don't give Prime Boy relevance, don't give him relevance. It's controlling narrative. Do not stream him, don't talk about him, let him be, let him die slowly. He's trying to have fans, he doesn't have mouth.
By the way, hold on, Papariano, let me say something. By the way, I spoke to Prime Boy today. This morning, I spoke to him because I had to still correct that they had a fight with, that he had a fight with Adora and Darusha. I specifically for that question, because I was talking with someone, we were talking about you, Peculiar, and we're like, okay, Papariano is like having 1 or 2 problems with Prime Boy. Everybody was giving their opinion, and I said, well, I 100% have trust in Papariano, and you're doing the right thing. You're the best. I say it's everywhere.
Stop, don't go there. You know these things, I don't do it. Okay, please. You have to mind those words. Go on.
This is my analysis.
I know what I'm saying. I know you have to mind those words. I don't use it, please. Go on.
Okay, so you were like, I think I now said that the only area that I think you were impressed, you were happy with this guy, Prime Boy, after the inquest, but you still have your reservations because of the fight he had with Darusha and Adura that day, and he has not spoken in that regard.
And he's still a suspect, yes.
And he's still a suspect, yes. So we were now arguing. The person told me that the director or the PA already came to retract that statement. So I said I have not heard him retract the statement. So when we were talking about that, I said, let us call Prime Boy. So we called Prime Boy. We didn't get through to him, but then they called back. Prime Boy now called back, and I asked him questions, and he said there was no fight. Nothing of such happened between him, Darusha, and Adura. There was no fight. If there was a fight outside of the car, people would have captured it. So I'm giving you a feedback.
Again, let me say something, right? Mm-hmm. The fact that Adura, Darusha, and Wumi are not speaking does not mean that they are the only criminal. They are the only ones, that have a hand in what happened to Mohbad. There are some collectiveness. Okay?
That's we know.
That, when you are guilty, you don't know how to speak.
But Papariano, though that, let me say something. Wumi and Adora, they tried at the initial stage, they tried to carry the burden on Prime Boy. So if such thing had happened, either of them would have mentioned it. Because their initial plan was for...
Their lawyer will not make them.
Hold on. Their initial plan was for Prime Boy to carry this burden on him. It was the fight he had with Prime Boy. It's when he wanted to hit Prime Boy. That's when he got injured. Prime Boy this, Prime Boy that. In fact, listen. Adora will have said something like, in fact, when I saw my brother bleeding, I pursued him to go and fight him. He will have added that line. he would have.
There is, you see, or a prime boy, it may at anybody I'll sing. Nobody say, I don't say I don't hate prime boy, okay? But they play music here sometimes. Kulu Allah for my brother, Ileri Aloba, Enishe Aloba, Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ṣe lè Aloba. In fact, kí ìjọba kọ TikTok prison, mo ti ní kàn kó everybody lọ. Everybody ká lọ máa kọrin.
Èmi ò lọ jail.
Lọ kí ni? Kí ẹ sọ yìí? Gbàgbé owó kí n tà sọ yìí, àti tó bá délẹ̀ everywhere. Extra diet. Panty. Oh yeah. So again, you know, prime boy.
I strongly believe if they had a fight,
remember when he came here that day? You remember when he came here that day, I mean?
Yeah, I remember. He was on my show. He wanted.
When he came here that day, he was calling Papariano, West Boyano. I intentionally didn't want to speak to him. You get him speaking to them, kind of like it will make you to begin to feel for them. What happened that night, however they were that time, okay, their mood or their behavior to Mohbad, right now they're all behaving like angels. I keep saying it, including Baba Mohbad. All of them right now, they behave like they love Mohbad. Oh, because they're not benefiting. But take a look back vividly at when Mohbad died. Take a look at Baba Mohbad's statement. The things that he said. This is horrible. About his own son. Okay? It's horrible. It doesn't work that way. Please. Okay? The things that he said, I mean, if I can go back really to those things, what are those things even? Mohbad didn't give him 500,000 cash. Mohbad didn't look at the house of a celebrity's father. They never saw Mohbad like a celebrity in the first place. All this family and you we are doing here, they never saw Mohbad like a celebrity. One. Then secondly again, okay, God give it, God ticket. All of those things, because even in this platform that time, it was a suspect. He was a suspect. We were seeing him as a suspect.
He still is.
And when I look at his actions, at the time he was a suspect, not now. I mean, because we're talking about suspect of what killed Mohbad, not suspect of what act. Suspect in what killed Mohbad. It was. We used to say that.
In the face of the police, he still is. He has not been cleared of that.
Sorry, please. Baba Mohbad is not a suspect. Wumi is not a suspect.
Oh, you mean Baba Mohbad? I'm talking about Prime Boy. I'm talking about Prime Boy. I thought you said Prime Boy.
Let's hear each other. You see, now you're a little bit calm. It's like this. Your mood is good. This one I can discuss with this. Your mood. It's not yet iron yet. Maybe when I activate flow, like it's gonna go iron. So now, these are the things that we are saying. They will tell us the truth. I have said that there is no how Prime Boy will do something bad to Mohbad that Wumi and Darosha will not know about it. So
exactly
that they will not know about it. So now there are some things that they cannot directly say, because if they say it, everything will cast. There are still certain things that can be said. There are things that can be said that will still save everybody's ass. Why there are things that we want to know that will be cogent enough for us to establish the fact. Those things are not given to us. Initially, when we talk about Canadian visa, they were saying, oh, there was no such thing, Until Wumi herself, in the CTC page 195, I read it yesterday, agreeing that truly there was a conversation like that between her and Mohbad, and the conversation lasted until 3:40 a.m. of Tuesday morning. Okay? Mm-hmm. But now, what the fuck? The woman is a liar, because now you will see that in that conversation they asked about the Canadian visa. Woman was talking about Canadian visa, but suddenly she switched to US, to the States, in their citizen. It means women might have a different plan, and Mohbad might have a different plan.
Yes, they did. Both of them had different plans.
Or Mohbad might have a different plan, which Wumi was strongly against, and then now Wumi quickly had to make her own plan to travel out of the country. But now Mohbad is no longer alive. Nobody can speak for the death. It is whatever Wunmi says right now that that we are going to work with technically or prove her wrong in her own statement. For example, like the things I do, they're asking you a question about the Canadian visa. Suddenly you switch to the state. That it was about traveling to the state. And now we have Karimo establishing that there was such a scenario where you guys went to the US embassy and through her privilege, you were able to be interviewed.
You see this Canadian visa, even though you have changed the conversation from that fight of Mohbad and Adura, but you see this Canadian visa issue, I was the one that told David, and it was Tenny Omologo. I have to give her this credit. She was the one that busted the issue of Canadian visa opened. Okay, and I sent all the information. The Canadian visa was one of the questions I asked David to.
And please don't forget, so that we don't mix things. So don't forget that according to Wunmi in that citizen, she said she was the one that first released that to the media.
It's a lie.
As long as Wunmi posted, those are
I'm telling you, it is just a lie.
Wait now, let's get things clear. Those are messages that she posted after Mohbad died. That is as early as possible. Yeah. I think she posted it during that time. Guys, the Canadian visa, did Wunmi please wait now, wait. I think I hear something like that. In that her release, okay, on her Instagram, at the time Mohbad died, did Wunmi say that Mohbad wanted to carry her baby to travel abroad? Wanted her and her baby to travel abroad? Did Wunmi say so?
Wunmi said so, but she didn't say anything about it.
She said so. I mean, that one time to put her.
You are mixing two things together.
Go on.
Wunmi said she's supposed to, Mohbad said, take my baby and you go travel to US, travel, so that I can be here and face these people together alone, okay? That was what Wunmi said. But Wunmi did not say anything. She wasn't the one that said anything about Canadian visa, about Mohbad getting a Canadian visa. Wunmi twisted the narrative. Mohbad had a show.
Let me go and check that message and bring it up. Go on, just keep talking.
Yeah. Mohbad had a show that was supposed to start on the 21st of that September. Mohbad was supposed to leave Nigeria on the 18th or 19th to arrive Canada on the 19th, rest on the 20th, and surprise Bella on stage on the 21st. So Wunmi twisted the narrative. You know, I've been on this case long. It's just I was not on TikTok. I was one that sent all the flyers to David. I was one that said, you must talk about the Canadian visa. Because even Prime Boy's sister called into Tenny Omologo's show.
Did she say our visa came out on Tuesday?
It's not our visa. She didn't say our visa. She said Liam was supposed to get some passport or something. She's framed it somehow. She didn't say our visa. Wunmi does not have the visa yet. And if that is true, we need to see Liam's passports, international passports. So we thought...
I think that can be requested for upon investigation.
Yes, Tenny Omologo, we thought when we were on Tenny Omologo on Facebook then, we thought that the call, because when they were on their way to Ikorodu, there was a call that came through. Remember, it was on a Sunday. That call was from the entertainer, the promoter that gave Mohbad the visa, that helped him in securing the visa. It was supposed to be a secret. Nobody was supposed to know about it. It was supposed to be a secret. So that was the initiator of the argument on their way to Ikorodu. Yes, thank you. He said the baby's passport was picked up on Monday. Was supposed to be picked up on Monday.
Yes, nothing makes him happy no more. Even after seeing his baby, he became more worried. He's now a family man. He doesn't want anything to happen to us. I was supposed to collect my baby's passport yesterday so we could process our traveling. He always said to me, Wumi, please go for my baby's sake. I wouldn't want these people to harm you and him. It will break me. You just go. Let me face them myself.
You see, that is, Wumi was being manipulative. You see, if Mohbad had made it through that week, Mohbad would have dumped Wumi. If Mohbad had made it through that week, Mohbad would have left Wumi. Because Mohbad had a show in Canada, Mohbad was supposed to come to US for a show also. Okay, so it was someone called into Tenny unanimous call and said he was the promoter. So they were expecting Mohbad to call them and go for his visa. On Monday, he never called. So you see, they had to take him out because they knew that his visa everything is gone through now. It's good to go. That singular action will have skyrocketed his destiny to the highest roof.
Are we saying that Mohbad visa was also out?
Yes. Mohbad already got the Canadian visa. The promoter called him on their way to Ikorodu. That was what caused their fight. That was the initiator of the fight. Before they go, you remember Prime Boy said Ebute. Before Prime Boy was not in the car going back to Lekki. So on their way from Lekki to Ikorodu, Mohbad received a call from the promoter that processed his visa, that his visa was ready. Mohbad had a show.
It was denied or accepted?
I said ready. It was approved. So Mohbad was supposed to travel out by the 19th to Canada on the 19th, rest for a day, and joined Bella on stage on December. I have the flyer. I can post the flyer on my page. You know, and Wumi knew that guy. Then they started arguing. After they argued about that, then they started arguing again about the girlfriend, this backup girl that always. It was really to da ọ̀rọ̀ rú báyìí ní ìsìn. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó wà very important. Ó tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ makeup kìíní. Go and join Flora for your makeup artist class. So
go on. You were talking about the artist.
Mm-hmm. So then this backup artist, you know, I don't know her name now. I forgot. See Mohbad in Tasi. This backup artist, Wumi also knew about her. She fẹ́ fi mí sílẹ̀, ó wá fẹ́ travel lọ sí Canada. Ó fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan, torí kinní kan, you know. That was why they fought all the way to Ikorodu. Because the fight started. That was when, no now, guys, you know, my guy, stop it now. Family matter, so that was what happened. Okay? Because even when they got to the show, we were told that Wumi did not leave the car for the entire time performed. So what was she doing in the car? Who was she contacting with? So they needed to take Mohbad out. Because if they had spared his life, he would have traveled that week to Canada and never to return to Wumi. Never to return to Wumi. Wumi knew that.
I have so much relationship with that girl in London. Mohbad is in love with that girl in London. The other girl in London.
Adenike, you said kudos to Madam Aries and Temi Omologo concerning this case. They both did a lot. Continue outcome because there are some forces pulling everything down. Don't
worry, we'll buy you inverter.
What is it? I'm greeting everybody in the platform and the conversation. Good evening.
Go on.
All the songs that Mohbad sang.
Mohbad have a serious girlfriend in London. He's in love with that girl. Sometimes he can stay in the phone.
No, she's in US. She's not in London.
No,
she's in
London.
US.
She's in London.
Okay.
Sorry, she's in London. Bumi is jealous. He says, "Some of you to leave me. I will take you out of this life."
So Mohbad was supposed to go and pick up his visa. You know? Destiny They just truncated his destiny for no reason.
Mohbad struggle with them. Don't you see their face with different kind of punch? Mohbad struggle, nobody to help.
And Mohbad already knew too that he already was fully aware that Wunmi was an enemy. He was already fully aware. But he was strategically planning his exit from the toxic relationship. And he kept telling his daddy, "Daddy, am I worry. You know, it was so painful. Because the what is it called? The promoter contacted Teni Omologo then and gave her all the documentations, everything, the flyer, everything. I had copies because I forwarded those copies to Papa Mohbad then. And then it was supposed to be a surprise. They didn't even know about it. So me was like, you now grew wings to be doing things without my consent.
And considering the fact that there was a paternity issue already, Mohbad already knew that.
Of course, now he knew that already.
And maybe that visa did not even include Wunmi.
No, not at all. Not at all. No, baby, no Wunmi, just Mohbad. We said it was. It was an escape route for him.
And according to her, he just look at just did the baby passport. She wants to go and pick it. It's not says that they submitted the baby passport. So the baby wouldn't have been included.
Is that Joseph talking or what are you calling?
It's juicy.
Your face is not showing, you know. Your face is not showing.
I can see her.
I cannot. It's only the voice I'm hearing. If I can find those flyers, I will send them. I remember I sent them to Fajle that you must ask questions surrounding the Canadian stuff. You must ask questions surrounding the baby.
He asked very good questions surrounding that. In fact, he even put it straight to Wunmi directly. Like, I mean, what happened? You were angry that there was a fight.
I spoke to him prior to the inquest. Then, you know.
One of the issue we are having here is that these lawyers that we have right now, we don't have anybody to guide them on what to do.
No, we don't. But I'm supposed to be speaking with Barrister Shitu today. But unfortunately, I was told that he's busy. I don't know when the meeting is probably going to be again. But I'm supposed to, be speaking to him today because Baba was supposed to meet up with him. I was supposed to have like a conference meeting today with Baba, Barrister Shitu SAN. But unfortunately, he could not go.
Why can't the meeting be together? Plus Professor Smith.
Okay.
Trust. These are trust issues.
Today would be my first time. Today would have been my first time of speaking with Shitu when Baba is in his office before I bring those things up. Depending on the outcome of the meeting, I won't have been able to, see if I can bring all of them to a round table via a conference call and stuff like that.
The way you are going without it is good. It's good. A gradual things.
Hold on, let me finish. I beg, Joseph. I beg you. But it didn't happen. So Baba said Shitu was busy. So maybe tomorrow, he has not given me another date and time. That's why I've been up waiting for the time. Well, I guess it was on a show. So we will see when that is going to happen again. Then I will discuss because I don't see Shitu having a full disclosure of this case. He does not have the entire picture of this case. This is fragmented information that
and the deal that they have with him, I think, is a fragmented deal, just maybe a small deal.
Yeah, so I need to be able to connect everything and make him see the entire picture. We have
not even heard about the police investigation on the embalming. It's like they have forgotten about that case.
Yeah, no. They did not forget. It's just that it's still the same problem we are facing, but they were in the office, they were there on Monday to ask for a date to see. So that one is still going simultaneously.
Today is Wednesday.
No, I said on Monday they were there. Today is Wednesday, yes. Yeah. So hopefully today would have been a very good day if the meeting had happened, between Shitu, myself, and few others. But we will try again. I will try again, and I will see when that can happen again. Then we will be able to, because Shitu really needs someone that will tell him exactly and point him, give him the pointers and stuff like that. So I was really looking forward to today. Goni, if I mean, it is soon. But it didn't happen. Very disappointing. It did not happen.
You're gonna be all right.
It's not a visiting. It wasn't a visit visa. It was a tourist. These musicians have different kinds of visa. It was not a visit visa. It isn't immigration. It wasn't immigration or migrating visa or visiting. It's a tourist visa.
As we speak now, who have checked that and have confirmed authentically? By fact that we have such information.
Wumi has it, everything.
They should be trying to get those things. They should be trying to get those documents from her.
I don't tire.
That's why we are saying that the legal route, they should take her to court if she's not releasing any important information. It's going to be helpful. It's going to be helpful in the process of investigation. The certificate, whatever, all of those information, whoever that have it should be releasing it to the family. They should be demanding for it. It's their rights, not begging. They take them to court.
That is why I desperately want to speak to Shitu. I have his number, but I don't want to call him like just one-on-one call like that. I want Baba to be seated. So Baba was supposed to meet with him today, and then they will call me. That was the agreement, but it did not happen. So we could see. I could see.
I think somebody was stopping you the other time.
Somebody was what? And I think that was Juicy. Juicy, I think. But I can't see her. I see the sniper just came on.
Yeah, the Iron Lady, please, I came up because of you. I need you to educate that lady Ajoke down there. She's been sending messages to you and she sounds so dumb. She's saying visiting visa is the same as tourist visa.
No, it's not. It's not. There's nothing.
In the comment section and she's been coming after you. You need to educate her.
No, it's okay. There's no, everybody can run away with their whatever they believe in, but visiting and tourist visa is different. It's different because with that tourist visa, you're supposed to go to a few other states in the place. It's different. It was not, they give these musicians like the one Portable and all of them are using, it's not called visiting, it's called tourist. You are a tourist and you can actually have, with your tourist visa, you can also have your badge. Like, all this was see when they want to go with a tourist visa, they will give them a tourist visa.
Visiting visa already, it's even longer than it's longer than tourist visa.
Longer, yes.
Somebody has to invite you. Somebody has to. It's not
Yeah. With tourist visa, you have to.
I'm going to say this.
However, unlike a tourist visa, tourist visa and visit visa are the same. However, unlike a tourist visa, it has a restriction.
A tourist visa, as long as you're not migrating, you don't need DNA. You don't need DNA. I've not.
What are you saying?
Did I talk about DNA now?
I was seeing comments underneath, and people were saying that.
Oh my gosh! What's the difference between tourist visa and visiting visa? What's the difference?
Tourist visa and visit visa are classified as if it's US.
Yeah, can I say something to that?
Please let me talk.
I think I need.
Tourist visa and visit visa are classified as the same as B1, B2. In Canada, you don't need DNA. Or in US,
don't bring DNA to this place. Nobody talking about DNA.
That was what I was commenting.
Nobody talk about it here. Please don't bring DNA to this.
That was what I was commenting.
Oh my God!
Someone said,
but nobody brought DNA to this now.
That was why the sniper said
I get problem.
And that's the reason why I'm coming here.
Why did you even say tourist visa, DNA or no DNA? We didn't talk about DNA when we were
talking to you. I don't know why Sniper said I was talking to you.
I was asking, what did you comment?
Your comment.
Why did you comment?
I was not replying to you. Can I talk, please? I was not replying to you. I was replying to somebody that said, "Oh, it's because of the DNA." I said, "No, you don't need a DNA for either a tourist visa, an artist visa, or any other. Apart from you are migrating, it's only if you are migrating with your family you need a DNA, and it's not all countries. Please.
Hello. Can you unmute, please?
And Sniper, you said I need to be educated. You don't even know me. Because I'm commenting with somebody, you don't even know me. You don't know me. If you don't know something, why don't you just Google? Ask questions. There are lawyers online. You can ask questions. Don't let us start arguing about stupid things online. It is dumb, please. It is dumb for us to be arguing about something we don't know. We can actually ask from people who know. Than you commenting. No, I'm not. Sniper, that was so rude of you to tell me that I'm very stupid and dumb.
Let's wait. Listen, accept your child shit. So now let's take it one after the other. How do you apply for it? Visiting visa, and how do you apply for tourist visa?
When you apply for visit visa, visit visa. Oh, can I finish? Can I talk? Visit visa and tourist visa are classified as the same. Tourist visit visa, you don't even need an invitation letter if you are going to another country to visit. As long as you have enough proof of funds that will take you the state you are going to, and if you have booked your tickets, if you have a booking of a ticket or a booking of an hotel, it's people who don't have enough money. They have to get a visitation from someone. Then you have to table your, for example, if I have to invite somebody to come and visit me, I have to give the person my documentation that, okay, this is where I work, this is what I have in my account.
But that makes it different from tourist visa. Tourist, you don't have to.
Tourist visa, you still don't have to.
Nobody don't have to invite you. Nobody have to invite you.
Visit visa. That's what I'm saying. Even a visit visa, are you listening? You don't even need an invitation. Most people that need invitation is because, number one, they are scared of rejection. Number two, they don't have enough funds to show the immigration that this country I'm going to go and...
That becomes tourism. That becomes tourist.
It's still classified. That's what I'm saying. It's still classified under B1, B2 visa.
It is.
It's still classified. We have artist visa. That's the one I don't know is weak. And I know that they're in new years. Hold on, let me talk.
And they put under the same category, but they are two separate things.
I'm not saying they can't separate, but what I'm saying is that you still don't need invitation. If you have enough money, you really don't need invitation. Please stop. Let's saying things that are not. If you don't have somebody in the country, you don't need somebody to invite.
Can I please something to that? Can I please see visiting visa and tourist visa? They're in the same class.
What did I say? Did you hear what?
Yeah, but I'm trying to wait now. This is what I'm saying. But when it comes to visiting visa, you have to be invited.
No, you
have to know someone that invites you.
No, you have to. My mom has said you have to invite her, and I've not gotten any of her documents done. I did not invite her. Just came, she left. I did not give her any invitation letter. Show proof of funds, and she went to Canada. Show proof. You don't need all this nonsense.
Maybe she applied for
tourist visa. You don't have enough money to show that the country you're going to have enough money to show that you're going to spend. Please.
But
all right, can I read it out now?
Call and
Can I read it out?
Oh yeah, read it out. Let him read it out. Go on, Snapper. Go on. Everybody be muted.
All right. So the question is, tourist visa and visitor visa the same? All right. So while both tourist visas and visitor visas allow travelers to visit foreign countries for tourism purposes, there are some key differences between them, such as length of validity and application process requirements that should be taken into consideration when deciding which one is best suited for your needs. All right?
What you just read, please, you see in any difference in what I said? What I still say, maybe I should say it carefully, you should understand. If you are coming for a visit visa, someone can invite you, but it is not a must. If you have enough funds to show the immigration officer that, okay, this is the amount of stay I'm going to be, I'm coming here, it's still a visit visa, and you will talk about, okay, who are you going to be visiting? Yes, I did not invite you, but you can tell about it is not about visiting visa. Visit visa.
Let me say something like
Right?
Let me tell you hold on, the sniper. Hold on, Ajoke, you are half correct. A visiting visa and a tourist visa is B1, B2 visa. But the difference between them, because one is classified as B1, one is classified as B2, and they are both called visiting visa or tourist visa. I'm going to read it to you. Visitors visas are immigrant visas for persons who want to enter into the United States for business visits. That is B1 visa. For tourists, it becomes B2 visa.
You cannot do business. That's what you do. So B1 inside the country is different.
B1, B2. I don't know why we are here. I don't know how we arrived under this.
We were sniper. I was trying to explain.
So B1, B2, you cannot, B1, B2 are two different, under the same umbrella, but their documentations and
the application process, the validity are different.
The approval is different. It's like
I'm not saying
like
validity period is different.
It's like
The application process is different.
Even though it's under one umbrella.
Lady Ajoke, you were wrong here because look at what you're saying here. This is your comment. Okay, your comment that was provocative was this. You said, please, what is tourist visa? If not visit. I thought, Iron Lady Harris, you were educated.
I didn't even see that one, Papa.
That is the statement that the snapper is talking about.
That is an insult.
Yes. She attacked you straight. That please, what is this visa? If not visit. I thought, Iron Lady Harris, you were educated.
You were saying you were talking about DNA. You didn't mention that one. Came here to lie.
Why did you attack Lady Harris? Well, you attacked her. You attacked her. She didn't talk about DNA.
When I came here, can I talk?
And she came up here now. She lied. She said she wasn't. I didn't even see the comment. She said she didn't talk about me. She was just responding someone that said they didn't do DNA. They didn't do.
No, how did I lie? Because there's. When I come to the platform, no, tell me, how did I lie? Tell me.
Let me tell you. The sniper came up and said, Lady Harris, please educate this girl. Then you came up. You said you weren't even talking to me. You were not even asking me questions. That you only said that DNA is not needed for that. I was like, I didn't mention DNA.
Hold on, please. Papayano, can you find where the person said DNA and reply?
I said I didn't mention DNA.
Wait. Let's get this. Just wait. Lady, okay, let's get this resolved, okay? What do you mean? Listen, what do you mean when you say, please, what is a tourist visa? If not visit ... I thought Iron Lady Harris, you were educated. What do you mean? Did she talk to you?
She wasn't talking to me, definitely. She doesn't know.
Then why did you spoke to her like that? Why did you speak to her that way?
Why did I speak to her that way? When she commented on the visa issue. So someone now commented and I replied the person that the person said, oh, so it's because of the DNA issue. That's the reason why Wumi killed Mohbad. And I said, visit visa. Can I finish? And I correct. I first of all replied.
You see all these liars on me supporters. They can never
Let's be honest. Let's face each other. You're the big liar. You talk as if they're when they die.
They cannot make sense.
I beg. If you're talking about this, are you saying
they talk so stupidly, they talk so foolishly, they don't make sense, they don't common sense.
Ajoke,
it's so stupid.
Ajoke, you were provocative. You were provocative. I mean, you were provocative. Ajoke, apologize. Ajoke, you should apologize. I mean, that's a mistake from you.
And he was saying that it came up with like, I don't even know why this talking.
I think you should apologize.
Please let me talk.
I think you should apologize.
You'll be saying things to people are here, they are learning a whole lot.
Please tell us, tell us, what do you mean? Wait, yeah, what do you mean by you thought she was educated?
You'll be talking as if you're in the house with them.
It's a question I'm asking you now. What do you mean you said you thought she was educated? Why did you say you thought she was educated?
No, she's not educated. If she's educated,
why did you say so? Yeah, why did you say so?
It's the visit visa that killed Mohbad.
Oh my God.
She's been saying a lot of trash. Everybody knows she's saying a lot.
No. You did not understand the difference between tourist visa and visiting visa. You said, please, what is tourist visa? Okay? If
I'm
not,
going to explain tourist visa and I'm going to explain visit visa. What makes them mostly different is what you can do in the country. And the tourist visa, you cannot.
But you already said in your statement here what is tourist visa if not visit? And then you say, I thought you were educated. You thought she was educated.
What is tourist visa if it's not visit? Except this, what makes them different?
And you follow it, but I thought she was educated.
What makes them different actually is what you do in the country. As a tourist, you cannot look for a job and change job. As a tourist, you cannot get here and marry.
So there's a difference, right? So there's a difference.
Different. But the application,
but she said it was
money. It's the same application.
No, it's not different. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm not going to argue with you.
The time different. The time different. And the application is different.
You can be
this team with me, they are so stupid. They are so dumb. They don't know.
She's not team woman. She's anti-justice.
They'll tell you the truth.
She's anti-justice.
I prefer the word against justice to anti-justice. Against.
Iris, you know what? I'm just grateful for people. They're so strong. And I'll be back.
It's okay.
I don't see how much shame.
Let's move on from here. Let's move on. I mean, there's too much lies. So much lies. It's difficult.
When she came up, when the sniper said something, she said, "Oh, I didn't even come for you."
She's not your man.
Your voice is not coming out. Please don't bring age here. Please don't bring age here. But your voice is not coming out. Your voice is not coming out. Please fix your volume. Your voice is not coming out. Yeah. We are quite able to be right. She was wrong. Her statement that she said she couldn't defend. She said, "Please, what is tourist visa if not visit?" So she didn't know the difference. Okay. The others was like talking about Mohbad applying for it. And all of these things. So she didn't know. Google it. I mean, she has Googled it and has seen it, and so she had to quickly retract that. Anyway, we learn all the time. We learn all the time. We don't have to fight, attack people just to learn. This is not the right way to do it. Okay? So let's move on from there. So we're on a very good story. If the baby, okay, as it was said by Prime Boy, there was this paternity issues that was ongoing. I mean, then it makes sense that Mohbad would be killed. I mean, since you already know the secret, so they won't let him go. Yeah, go on.
I just want to say something. Look at the way you just addressed this issue now, and everything was fine. Today, on one platform, I just went up to say that instead of me to say they should tell Baba to mindful of what he said online sometimes, and I made a mistake and said they shouldn't allow Baba to be speaking in public. Instead of somebody to correct me, if you see the way they were dragging me today, if you see the kind of word that was coming out of their mouth today, and they will say we are looking for justice for Mohbad. Why can't we just take this easy sometimes? Why are you laughing? Sorry.
Baba is a celebrity. You have to be careful the things you say if you don't have the ground.
Just say Prime Boy is still alive. How can you be saying that Prime Boy is doing
Go drag the video and see whether the fans will come after. Baba has fans, so you have to be careful. That's the thing. You have to mind you. Even me, myself, who say some things, is from the standpoint of love. And me too, I suffer at something. That's why people run away from me. I mean, if I'm 100% saying some certain things in a certain way, I mean, then you will say that everybody will be here like honey. But I just have to hit the nail on the head. So how you will be attacked is different from how I will be attacked. So it's a two different. You're not a host, and so that's another thing again. So there are some things you will not be able to say someplace, somewhere, okay, which they will not. I mean, they will strike you. In fact, you cannot go to all this anti-justice platform and say things bad about women. They will drop it the same way because they are fun. They are blindfolded. You understand? So that's just how it is. You have to take heart. Sorry. You won't try it this way again. You say it here freely. You get away with it. That doesn't mean you can go everywhere and say it and get away with it.
Lion, it's
they drag me on TikTok, they drag me on Facebook, they drag me on television.
Lion, all for justice, all for Mohbad.
That's why we are encouraging many people. We are encouraging many people to begin to go live stream so that we can also boost page we can boost pages and control the narrative. We can boost people's pages and control the narrative. I mean, there's nothing bad. Going live stream is just about, you control the narrative, saying things the way they're supposed to be. And this is the only way we can quickly control the narrative. Believe me, the bad people, right? One thing that they can't play with is controlling the narrative. They will do bad things but lie. Just like, see that lady, she said something in the comment section, but she came up trying so hard to change it. You already insulted somebody. You said to somebody that, you say place, what is tourist visa? If not visit visa. I thought you were educated. That's, a direct, tantrum there. So that's it.
And she even came up and said, when the snapper was like, Lady Aries, she's insulting you. She said, I didn't insult you. I just said DNA is not needed for visiting tourist visa. And I was like, well, I didn't say anything about DNA. She's like, yeah, because someone said, oh, maybe that's why she doesn't want to. And she just completely neglected the other comments that she made.
Yeah. I was even thinking she's gonna say, okay, sorry, apology, whatever. But she's trying to defend it.
And they can't defend lie. And she will be telling me, you are talking as if you were in the house with them. It's because I'm intelligent. I don't have to be there. I keep telling people there are stages in development, the developmental stages. Okay, if you tell me, Papayano, if you tell me you have a 3-year-old now, I will tell you what your baby should be doing at 2. And if you're not doing it, then I will tell you, hey, better go and see your pediatrician. No. Because something is wrong. If you tell me you have a 3-year-old who is not working, do I have to be in the house?
The best name for them is anti-justice.
Then, are you there? Am I supposed to be there to tell you the person that broke Mobat's neck is the person that put a 6.2?
Mobat's father said something that did not put him in trouble today because it's interview that he gave.
I don't watch this.
I'm not asking generally everybody. It's for everybody. Everybody answer me. The Mobat's father said something that is really tangible to hold from the live show that he came today, because now, when we were telling them that they should be giving us information using that page, whatever, they were thinking that, why are we saying so? But now he's enjoying it. It fits him. If you go to your own channel, you are giving information about the streaming, it fits you. Okay? That's what we are saying. So what did he say today? Anybody wants to be first? We're watching Utu. We're watching Utu.
He said a lot of good things today, but the only thing he said that I was not, and I'm very, very sure some other people will see at that point as well, is that when Mohbad, there was one day, he was telling the story about when Mohbad came from school one day and then there was no food in the house, and then he doesn't have anything to give it to Mohbad. And Mohbad now said, Daddy, I'm coming. He now went to Prime Boy. And then when he came back, I had food there. When he came back home, he was not telling his dad about, oh, Dad, you know what? I saw something today. And the father now said, what? He said, Prime Boy, won't take it. So the interviewer does not understand what Baba Mohbad was talking about, what Baba Mohbad was talking about. So you know, say one take it, try that is so, So that's the only thing he said that because Prime Boy is still alive. That I don't know if that could implicate Prime Boy. I don't know. That was just what I was just trying to say, that like some things we shouldn't just say. We should just mute some things because Prime Boy is still there.
Yeah, they are doing online fraud.
Exactly. So that was it. So, and then also,
if EFCC calls him right now to come and provide evidence so they can arrest Prime Boy.
You see. So apart from that, he was just telling a story about how he brought Mohbad up, which was very very, very emotional. But apart from that Prime Boy that he mentioned, that was what me I'm not happy with, because Prime Boy still have case in his front. All these things shouldn't be coming forward, and they start dragging me and all that.
Emil didn't take you, Joe. Emil take you.
The one I watched recently when someone was saying, I just saw it on one, I think Thunder Fire as well. Before I go to that, let me quickly address Lady Wells' comments on Baba Mohbad stuff. I haven't watched it, but little from what you've said, and I think I can, say is that even Mohbad sang that while his father sent him to school, he didn't study, he was doing Yahoo. And so many people have tried the Yahoo, it didn't work for them. They moved into music. So Prime Boy and what's his name, Mohbad then, was useful exuberant. They tried it, it didn't work for them, they're in the music. But I think you are having an image that is currently into it. You don't have evidence, you don't have proof. If Prime Boy says, oh, that was the first time years back, I gave it a try, it didn't work.
No, please don't misquote me. That's not what I said.
Hold on, I haven't said you said so. You just said you're worried.
Don't twist my word. This is past tense. What Baba is saying is past tense. I'm just saying that Prime Boy still have case. Do you know that something that has passed 10 years ago, they can still bring it to present?
Hold on, and I don't think I said. Please, just relax. I don't think I said so much.
The liar stage. I'm just saying what happened today. Don't say that liar come to say nonsense, because you guys will go now and twist it and use it as macaroni and everything will come back to
let me just finish what I'm saying. But that's coming out saying that was, I'm sure from the question, history, they were asking questions, and at a certain stage, it got to that stage. From the video that I watched that Thunder posted, it talked, the interview also talked about when Baba met this girl, the baby in question. And Baba said he met her as at 2020, which was 4 years, that he's not aware of every other year. You understand me? Our people and those who are supporting her would definitely say, oh, he's lying, blah, 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 blah. It's what they bring to you that you will say, okay, this is my person. You can be friends. A lot of people have been friends for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Not until maybe one incident, maybe some people have been like, how people look like a couple. They start reasoning together, they start having that, then the chemistry starts to build. So it could happen that those two might have known each other for years, but the relationship was not defined. And as that maybe 2020 or 2021 or 2022 was when they chose to define it. But that doesn't mean that they had a relationship. That doesn't mean that you tag it as a relationship. So that's what I was saying about that this thing. I'm not castigating you or trying to say some other thing. What you said is what I am trying to say. Okay, yes, Baba might have spoken about that, but that was incidents, there were questions they were asking, and from people's testimony when I was first on Baba Lati or something's profile, Olori Ebi or so, when I was reading and we were talking about it, they were like, oh, those kind of what do you call it, interviews are fine. That, they were welcoming it, that because he wasn't talking about the death thing. So it's more or less like maybe things that are about Mohbad's memories, trying to put light into it, the things he knows. And I don't think he has said too much or have gone out of line. So, but trying to now pick just that Prime Boy's part, Mohbad has sang about it. You understand? I understand the fact you said Mohbad's case is up here, yeah? And Baba should be sensitive with some words. But then, if anybody was sensible, you would look at it that was years back. You cannot start saying you want to wake up with dead or what the guy, except the guy is still running it. Then you can now say you're going to hold it against him. You could as well say it's the days of Yahoo. The Yahoo they were doing is dating Yahoo. People call that Yahoo. So, if any way he can come out and defend himself. If a white person likes you, dates you, you're like, oh, I like you, and all that. It didn't click. At some point, maybe the visa didn't click. You see that your own head, travel, Japan. You stay Yahoo. Those people that bring people to come and marry them and they travel, you stay Yahoo. So it depends on how you see your own Yahoo and what they define as their Yahoo. But the fact is that they both left that thing and they moved into, everybody have tried one business or the other. Till the ones that will pay them. And that's what is going to be on the limelight. So thank you. That's why I just said I should drop my 2 cents. Thank you.
let me just buttress your point. Is it Naimoli? Sorry, I can't pronounce it. Liar has got a point as well. But I'm gonna stand with yourself, Naimoli, because to be honest, I listened to Baba today, and unequivocally he spoke about the history of his son. You know, the 26 years of his son. He spoke about when Mohbad was sick and he was gonna die. So until he got to that history of when there was no food at home, and then he had to go to Prime Boy. And even in that interview, he mentioned that actually Prime Boy actually helped Mohbad because Mohbad was sleeping at Prime Boy's home, and that even Prime Boy actually fed Mohbad. So that bit where he said 130, I had it. Yes, it doesn't sound good, but we're talking about years back. I mean, if push comes to shove, all Prime Boy needs to say is, I didn't do it. There's no evidence to back it up. I didn't do it. And don't forget that Mohbad actually sang it in his song as well. Say, I was doing Yahoo at some point. So I don't see any big deal in that. But the overall, the interview was positive. He showed that his doggedness that he's in this game, that we're going to play this game. He made it clear that this is not going to be the last interview. That it's going to be interviews after interviews now, because what it is, the people we are contesting with, they're actually powerful people. I saw a man who actually knows what he wanted. I saw a man who is ready to stand his ground even against adversity. So overall, Layo, I get your point. But overall, it was positive interview.
Cheers, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yeah, sir, I also listen to both. I also understand Layo aspects. You understand? It's not that Layo is referring to present. We were just trying to say that I'm already targeting it. So we're just trying to say that, Bible also have case here. And they can bring things from the past to present so that it should be guided. It's not that it's against Baba.
No, I'm not saying she's against Baba. You didn't hear it properly. But let's stop it for now. Let's just leave it. Don't let us give them the weapon to work with. Let's just leave it. Let it lie. Let it slide, please.
Thank you. I don't have anything against Baba. Me, I'm justice for Mohbad, though. And anytime, any day, we'll get this justice, whether they like it or not. We are going to get justice for Mohbad. And then we will get it. Whether they like it or not, we are going to get this justice for Mohbad. Me, I'm not going to back up. And I know everyone is not going to back up. Up we go.
I think the interviews from Oyimomo program is going to be streaming on TV. Right, yes, ma'am. We can watch it on DSTV, I think.
What happened now? Not like
Quiet on the platform. Why is it quiet?
Click the like button.
Why is it quiet? When is the next DNA day? They were waiting for a date. They said the magistrate that was supposed to attend to the DNA hearing is on vacation. So we are still waiting for a new date.
This is crazy. This is a mad
regarding
the crazy frustrated woman.
Embalming. We are waiting for Zone 2. The lawyers, they contacted them yesterday, Tuesday, to ask them what's up. So they said they will get back to them and give them a new date. There are some charges they are working on. Although people are still begging Baba that with the hope that he will say no, let's forget it. But he is pushing on. Baba said no, he's going to continue. So they are still working on that. Which one? Prime Boy's case. They have reported everything, including his new assault. He has some picture evidence. I know a lot of us probably have seen it on the FYP. All his threat messages, everything he has documented them on a flash drive. He'll be using those as evidence, proofs, and he's submitting all of that to, including Wumi's release, when she said, "Hope you all are learning," or something like that. They have gathered all that evidence, package it. It will be incorporated into part of the evidence. And remember, this happened barely a week after Prime Boy's testimony, especially when he mentioned that Mohbad told him the boy, Liam, is not his son. So we all are thinking, if you are thinking what I'm thinking is coming from the same direction we've been thinking. Yeah, right? You get the thinking thing, right?
Here is. I'm sorry to cut you. You see, what you just mentioned about Prime Boy now. Today, Mr. Grassi said he had a word with Prime Boy. And Prime Boy said the attack has nothing to do with that he was coming from from the studio. And he's all this area boy that wanted money and jewelry that attacked him. So everybody was telling him today that, why would you talk like that, Mr. Goresi? Stop talking like that.
Goresi is, Papariano is not on stage, and I don't want to say anything. He doesn't like me when I talk about these people, so we are just going to overlook that. Okay, let's just overlook Goresi. I don't want to say what I want to say on Papariano's platform. If I were to be on my platform, I know how I would have responded to that. Okay, so Ajakulano, Omokuleni, Afaimoipe Ajano Lupomoje. I have a lot of, let me see if I can play one of these audio tapes. I was just even listening to it now. Hold on. Hold on. So I have quite a few. He's been threatened. They've been threatening him even before the day of the assault. So there are some certain people I don't pay attention to, not just the Wumi anti-justice, but there are some also people, even in the camp of justice, that don't have common sense. Common sense eludes them. Therefore, you will not just pay them any attention, or you will have to take whatever they say with like a pinch of salt, just tiny like that. So, just like I told Aniki Shaya, was it yesterday or the day before? Aniki Shaya was asking me, hey, Lady Harris, they said there are fake CTC and original. Flora said the one we have is fake. I told Aniki Shaya, I said, Aniki, Flora told you something and you felt you should ask questions concerning that? No. You know, there are some people when they talk, you just pack them aside. You give them a deny neglect. So I think that's what you should do with that information. I spoke to Prime Boy this morning and actions have been taken. I'm going to tell you that all together. So regarding the pathologies that will be going on next June, on June next inquest in June. Let me guy. I spoke with I spoke with someone. There are two people. I think one of them is saying that they would like to see the letter from the court that it's okay to go and inspect the body and stuff like that, so that when they want to debate or counter the results, they will have enough evidence. Another one that is out of Lagos is saying that we should give him a call back, and we have not. I'm calling the person now. See, it's ringing. He's not picking up yet. As soon as I can get in touch, we will know who pathologist is going to be going to represent us in June. That's that. But I will tell you, all honesty, the result they brought is not acceptable. It's not acceptable. So I will tell you. And like I said, I was supposed to speak to Barrister Shitu SAN today. I have his number, and I've been given the go-ahead to call him, but I don't want to do so without Baba Mohbad on seat. So he was supposed to be there today and call me from there, but that did not happen today. We shall see, or I will keep you all informed when that happens. Okay? And Baba Mohbad had an interview. Someone sent it to me. I think they cut some things out and then they sent it to me. I think they said from Baba Mohbad during an interview at Alaroye TV. So they said, my son was always scared of Naira Marley. He was afraid to go to shows because of him. One day I paid him a visit in his house and he stepped out with some of his team to do something. But suddenly, one of them rushed to the house and told me they were beating my son. By the time I got there, his body was full of bruises. I told him I will go and see Naira. He told me not to go. If you don't have any appointments with Naira, you can't go to the Malia house because of the dogs. Later on, from the words Naira was saying, you will know he knew something about it. He said they need to beat madness out of him. Naira and Samilari bullied my son till death. 2 months to his death, when Samilari beat Mo, he said it was the king that sent him to beat him. The last day of his life was spent in fear. I tried to take him to Oba Ikurudu so he could appeal to the king to stop sending Sam to beat him. But on the day we agreed to go, a lot of crowd were following him around. When he came over, we couldn't go. So right now, Baba Mohbad has publicly also mentioned or referred to the petition Mohbad wrote and he has mentioned the Oba, the king, in his speech, and he will continue to do so now. So everything still, we are going to be pointing finger to the king, Oba Elegushi. What is or was his name doing in Mohbad's petition? Kilo Lefa, ghetto boy, and a whole king of his caliber. What is the correlation to one now? Is either drugs or obìnrin. And as it is, me, I'm leaning towards Liam, obìnrin. So I've done the analysis here multiple times when I did my statistics database and stuff like that. So I'm getting a phone call. So I mean, the window of opportunity is open from the pathology and the autopsy. So yes, somebody say I can say both, but the one we have more evidence for is for them to do the DNA. So that is that. I spoke to some people today concerning Arifa, and a lot of people were saying Arifa is billed. Arifa is billed. Arifa's bill conditions. Arifa have been granted bail, but he is still incarcerated. He is still incarcerated. What does it mean to be granted bail? When they grant you a bail, they will give you conditions to follow. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's about on his last step to meet his bail condition. So it's on the last step to meet his bail condition so he can be out. We want him to come out before other actions will follow. You know, and I was also told that tomorrow I mean this weekend, tomorrow or this weekend was supposed to be his wedding. I'm very sorry about that, but shit happens. So Veron is also working on his bail condition too with his own lawyer. Okay, a mistake. Veron was not arrested. Veron went in by himself. There are some few things he should have put into place prior to going in there. So, well, he did not. But eventually, Agbaron, both of them will be free. We talk about Westo. I did not speak to Westo, so please quote me correctly. But I spoke to someone regarding Westo, but he's safe. He is safe. BBO. I know you are waiting. No, I know you will start the live show as soon as you free. I know. BB has been suspended by TikTok to go on panel for the past 15 days. 15 days, you know. Today, I think it's his first day back, and he's ready to crash the panel. Any panel he goes today, he will. Welcome back, BB. He's been suspended. So we've all enjoyed moments of peace when BB is not on the panel. Westo is safe. Westo is safe, very safe, very, very safe. As a matter of fact, it's doing good. What else we have to talk about? Mama Mohbad's sister. Mama Mohbad's sister released a tape. I know I've been calling her out to speak to us. She's been quiet for too long. She spoke this time and I did not like what she said. So all this cultural behavior, somebody does not kill somebody and then you say let's cover up. It's not done anywhere on the surface of the earth except the ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti máa sọ pé ṣé ẹ tún fẹ́ràn àwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ni. No. Ìka tó bá ṣẹ̀ ọba máa gé. You cannot kill someone and expect because it's your brother they will let you to go free. No, it's not like that. So sorry, Afolashade. We are very sorry. Darusha and Adura, if they have to go down, they will go down. Yes, an eye for an eye. And you have to be careful putting out such utterances because it can be construed as obstructing justice. So please, yes, she also confirmed Darusha as the embalmer in the video unknowingly to her. Exactly she did. And so please, we appreciate you and we believe that you are fighting for justice. You want justice for your cousin. No, nephew. You want justice for your nephew. But please watch what you say. And it by share. I cannot say I'ma make Jenny Baba Mohbad. So if the question he will go down. He will go down for it. So please, I've told you that on my platform, and I'm just using this opportunity to reiterate it so you can hear very well. What other ones? I'm not going to talk about Muyiwa. I'm not going to talk about what other updates, please. If you ask question, if I have answer, maybe she will be the next. They will buy. They will keep me, or buy. You meant to write buy. Yes, we are talking about human lives, and we have to sanitize the society. We all cohabitate, we coexist. So we cannot just have a murderer because you are the brother, you buy your brother, or you buy your sister, or you buy your husband. Awani, let's forgive you because you both are from the same family. No, that's not how the system works. That's not how it works. So, what else? You lie a lot, Aries. Why? Go and ask Google. Next question. Let me see if I can read some comments.
Lady Aries, ma. Hello, ma.
Yes.
I heard something. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Mama Mohbad beat a younger sister, blue and black.
I don't know about that. I think I heard that too on their platforms, but I mean, that does not affect justice in any way. Now, the question is, could that be the reason why she came out to say what she said?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Maybe that is the reason why she came out because of to say what she said. Like, okay, well, the other
I don't know. I can't say for that, and I don't know if that story is true. And I don't think Mama Mohbad can beat that woman blue black too. That woman looks more healthier than Mama Mohbad anyway. So I don't know how far that is true. There's a question here. Let me say. It says, Iron Lady, what's up with the money you put out there? Did someone show up? People are coming up, but their story are not credible yet. So yes, people are coming up. Their story are not credible yet. Okay, and they're just coming as a word of mouth. They don't have concrete evidence. And the thing is there, I think it's now in newspapers, that, if you come up and your information is credible with evidence and video backups and stuff like that, there's a 50 million bounty or reward for such person, relocation, immunity, plea bargain. It's going to be a total package. So that one is there. And I heard that Very Dark Man said something. He actually made reference to African TV's post that, well, justice not go get served. Yes, it could be tiring and it could be exhausting. I think initially I always end my shows with justice is not served a la carte. Okay, justice is not served a la carte. And you have to fight for it. You have to fight for it. You have to keep fighting for it. To relinquish power is not that easy. Justice is not that easy to get. You keep fighting until one day they're going to say what Jesus said and said, "You woman, you have troubled me so much. What exactly do you want?" And it's going to tell them, well, the food that belongs to the children is not given to slaves. And we are going to be the woman. We are going to tell Jesus and say, yes, that is true. But the slaves can eat from the crumbs that falls from the master's table. Then if they will look at us and say, wow, you know what? Let's just give these people their justice they want. At least one in a million, they will give us justice in this case. And as you can see, in my own opinion, and I stand by it, I do not stand to be corrected. This last inquest favors us. It was an open-ended result, and we can take it to any length we want to. We just need these legal teams to swing into aggressive actions. And if you're one like when I spoke to Baba Mohbad, money, do you think Wunmi wants to be your friend now? Only if you have acted. Then, when we took actions. But it is what it is. We are here. We cannot be crying over a spilled milk. So, woman, do me do, because can I just cry over a spilled milk? Lady Harris, a guide came up on York Daddy today and said Wunmi belongs to a court group and more too. I will not be surprised. You cannot be in a Malian house and not be in the court. I am not familiar with it, but I think this lady is I don't know who belongs to where. And I was also told one time that Mohbad wanted to leave. He wanted to leave. This putting out 3 fingers is a courtesy sign. That's what they said. But all musicians, all these people, they all belong to something. So that does not answer who killed Mohbad. Let me see if there's another question.
Mommy Harris, I don't know.
Have you been able to get into contact with Peter Obi? No, I have not been able to get in touch with Peter Obi. I'm still looking for his contact information, but I was able to speak to a Labour Party chairman. It's been a while, as a matter of fact. We're supposed to regroup and have a conference call, and I've not been able to reach him again. So the answer to your question is no. Layo, please go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, but I think someone said that you cannot be in Naira's house and not be in court, not be in a courtroom. It's not everyone that is in Naira's house that is courtesan. I had a friend that is in Naira's house for years and is never in court. He doesn't do it with them. He's never initiated himself.
Are you so sure it's not in court?
I know it's the statement of fact.
I don't know. I cannot say for a fact if he is or he is not. But all I know is that in court or not out of court, you don't have the right to kill. That's all I know. Ken Gold. Is that Ken or Wayne Gold? Said Iron Lady. Why not come to Nigeria to go to mobile house to get evidence? If you are intelligent enough, you will know I don't have to. There's people they call private investigators. They can do the job. I don't have to come to Nigeria to do that. So go and get wisdom. Maybe you should come to Wisdom Talk when I go live so you can get educated a little bit. Your questions appear that you're stupid. Be mindful because sometimes when you type your questions, it tells your level of intelligence and exposure. This one you're saying right here is merely spell out stupidity. Let me read another question. So if anybody have questions and you cannot come up, please, like I do on my platform, type your questions. And because I know there was a time I did not have the privilege to be on the platforms. I always feel frustrated down there. And nobody was able to read my questions or answer my question. They better be careful who is going to vote for them. Yes. So I don't see any other question. Updates on private autopsy. Yes, I said something about the private autopsy. I'm still waiting. I want to assume, it's an assumption. I stand to be corrected. But the last time I had an encounter with Udumosu, I think they said they have granted us the permission to do our own private autopsy. But that is part of the question I wanted to ask Barrister Shitu today. Unfortunately, the meeting did not hold. So I will ask him next time. We already have 2 people lined up that can be, but we have not sealed the deal yet. But we have 2 powerful people in Nigeria that can be, we can contract them when we are all done, but we have not contracted them. Now, has Barrister Shitu contracted a private pathologist? That I do not know. And Baba Mohbad was not, is not also aware of one. So that's supposed to be part of the questions for today. So I hope that answers your private autopsy. I just answered that. Same on Papa here, G. Guy explained her rank and duty in the court. I don't want to talk about courtists. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. Yes, and indirectly going indirectly, Iron Lady, please, man, don't give some important details out online because of the anti-justice. Okay, note taken. Thank you for the advice. Thank you. It's just that the platform is quiet. That's why I'm just keeping it going. If anybody have questions. Okay. So that is that. The 50 million naira reward or bounty is still out there. I personally, how I wish Mohbad can be the beneficiary of that money. She can come forward and claim the money, give us the information so that the money will still be within their family. I wish she would be the one to give us the information. If anybody is close to Mama Mohbad out there listening to the voice or the sound of my voice, please reach out to Mama Mohbad to come up, say what she knows. She will get immunity. She will be able to be relocated. and all of that. Mystical, she never listened. Okay, Karimo. That's fine. Do you listen, Mystical? Do you? Lady Aris, what do you think Karimo meant when she said, if Mama Mo should talk, it's over for me? Exactly what she said. Mama Mobad knows a lot. Mama Mobad saw Mobad on Monday. Nobody is going to take that away from me. Mama Mobad saw Mobad on Monday because we have analyzed and reanalyzed and reanalyzed dates. Thank you, every gifters. Thank you. I don't always remember to say thank you because I'm always just so focused on this justice thing. Even on my platform, I don't appreciate gifters enough. Maybe that's why I don't get one. But from the bottom of my heart, I am very grateful about the gifting, and I promise you everything is also going back towards justice for Mohbad. But I want to say thank you and I appreciate it. Even if I don't say it, I still mean it. Thank you. And I only give everybody, even the ones that abuse, they still keep the case going. So I appreciate you all. So going back on what Mama Mohbad said, I don't care what currency, even in Ghana currency, I think it's called CD, in Dubai, dirham, in Israel, shekel, in US dollar, Canadian dollar, euro, pounds, etc., etc., etc. Even in any currency whatsoever, if you are promised in naira, if you are promised 5 million, you will not forget. You will not forget. You will not forget. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon. With
So, you will not forget that you were promised 5 million. You will not forget. And Mohbad, the way she told the story to the letter, she already had 3 shops connected together. These guys, on their way from the show, they were supposed to lodge in a hotel at Ikorodu so they can see Mama Mohbad on Monday and go shop. They would have funded her to equip. Josie, am I audible? Layo, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thank you very much. So they were supposed to lodge at Ikorodu on Monday, on their way from Ikorodu, so they could fund Mama Mohbad the money to equip her shop. On your money, there's no way she could have forgotten the day. Now, she went to the shop. By 9 o'clock, she told us she prayed at 9. Then she went to the shop. Nobody picked up. When she got to the shop, she realized that the shop owned Joe. I think initially when Papariano analyzed with me own Joe, I had to correct him and say, not own Joe, leakage, Uminda. She was there waiting for them to call her back. When she called at 12 noon, on Monday, September the 11th, Mumi picked up. Mohbad in Sunni, kinikan, Shegbon Kokoni. That is key. She said no, using wisdom and strategy. Only no, mo kàn ní kí n check on you ni kò fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé owó yẹn ń kọ́ She didn't want to say that. Then okay, I will tell Mohbad to call you when it's up. At noon is 12 o'clock. Listen, noon is 12 o'clock. Then at 3, Mama Mohbad called back. Mama Mohbad called back. Wunmi did not call her. Mama Mohbad called back on Monday, September the 11th at 3 p.m. Mama Mohbad gave us time frame, and it's not like around. It's not around. She knows exactly because she was doing 3 hours prayers. So she knew exactly when. Then that was when Wunmi now responded by mi ò ní rí kú ọmọ o, mi ò ní rí kú ọkọ o, Mummy Mohbad ni o, blah 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 blah. And what happened thereafter? Mama Mohbad could not say. Then they now went to Mohbad's house on Tuesday. Which woman on this planet this planet and be me? So I want anti-justice tó ń gbé ní Pluto, tó ń gbé ní Jupiter àti ní Mars o. Àwa èèyàn tá ń gbé ní orí ilẹ̀ alààyè táwa yìí. We hear, even if you are at work, you will tell them you have an emergency, I got to go. No. Then when they asked her, then they just need to play her video to her when she's behind the counter. She will tell us. She went and saw. She went and saw Mohbad on Monday. Everything they did to Mohbad, everything that happened to Mohbad, or everything she saw. That will explain the reason why on Tuesday when she went there, she didn't see Demi Faith or see any reason for her to go in and see her son again. No, she didn't Demi Faith that way. That was why there was no reason for her to go in and see the boy again. She already saw the boy on Monday. Mohbad died on Monday. You see this narrative, they are now coming up. Baba Mohbad already saw the boy. He now went and stayed somewhere to pretend. It's everything that happened around Mama Mohbad. That is what they were talking about. They just flip the person. Not flipping until shaking any. So that's on that. So one more that Josie, are you able to help Papagano bring people up? Are you?
No. I told him, but I think he's around now. So.
They know. She knows. But Baba Mohbad kept saying, Tuesday no momiku. Baba Mohbad should stop saying, Tuesday no momiku. Baba Mohbad needs to be saying, Tuesday no so for me. Tuesday le me go. Because Baba Mohbad cannot say for certainty. But Tuesday no so for me. Tuesday no pay me. Tuesday no so for me. Because even the autopsy, if the neck of Mohbad is not broken, even though I disagree with that report, because you don't see a bulging or a protruding bone, does not indicate nothing is broken. Around the neck region, apart from your clavicles, I don't think there's any other bone around the neck. You only have cartilages at the tendon or something like that. I have to check the anatomy again. You don't have bones. Even when people break their spinal cord, when they wear C collars, you don't see bulging bones. So I hope Barrister Shitu or the pathologist is going to ask for the X-ray results. We are not just going to go by the report. They need to X-ray the entire body to ensure there were no broken bones. There were no broken bones in the body. What about the skull? Did Mohbad hit his head against the wall but don't push it? When they were arguing upstairs, Mohbad did not die. Maybe Peculiar was right. Mohbad did not die. Mohbad was murdered. So that because Mama Mohbad, after telling her story, she couldn't say what happened. Now Mama Mohbad was saying, these people that live in Jupiter, they live in Mars, they live in Pluto or whatever, all this space. They don't live in this world we live in. They don't understand. They have, according to Papa, they are kids. No brainer. Venus, okay, thank you. No brainer at all. Okay? They will tell you, they cannot connect the dots. It does not, when they speak, it's not logical. Make it make sense. They can't make it make sense because there is no sense in it. They have senseless conversations. Even they themselves, when they are explaining, they get confused. They get very confused along the line. So that is what we have to say. Mama, when Mama Mohbad ni, come on, saying Lazarus, that Mama Mohbad went and stood in front of the ambulance like this. Idiots. Front of the ambulance, if she knew she's supposed to walk inside there, shake the boy, Mohbad, just Saturday, I told you I was going to church on Sunday. Mohbad, you were supposed to come to the shop and give me money on Monday. Mohbad, you will shake the boy. When you shake him, even though you are not performing CPR, you will shake the heart. Come and charge back, Kini. Come and charge back, Kini. No, Oloshi, Eleribu, Okube, useless woman. She went and stood inside the street, on the street. Then when the ambulance now packed Mohbad, these stupid people said she put her head in front of the ambulance like this.
You that is cursed. Lady Aries, you that is cursed. 3 children, 3 father. According to K-Bossman. K-Bossman that knows you. 3 children, 3 father, and yet no husband. You are a cursed woman. God will punish you. For you to cause insult Mama Mohbad, you said you love Mohbad, you are fighting for justice. You do not. You hate Mohbad. God will punish you. You are cursed already. That's why your life is frustrated. Loneliness won't kill you for house there. Go and look for a job to do. Don't be useless to your entire generation. Useless woman. Old witch.
You didn't tell me this is what is it. Mohbad. Shake the boy.
Hello?
Spiritual cardioversion. You got it. That's spiritual cardioversion. Yes. You now said you went and held the car and when you get that is what they claim in their camp. For real. And that is what they are propagating, and they think they are making sense. And they think they are making sense. They think that I hope they are streaming me. They think they are making sense. Emma, see, then when the car was driving Mohbad, when the ambulance was carrying Mohbad, then that was when he now went and stood in front of the ambulance. See common sense. And they will say, if you tell them something, they will say, were you there? Like this idiot that was just here, Ajoke. Were you there? Were you there? Do I have to be there?
You are a goat.
Do I have to be there to know if you perform proper CPR, you will get the blood to flow back to the heart? Do I have to be there?
People, they beat you. Common sense,
Dumb
you don't
skulls.
have.
Thank you for that English. Dumb skulls.
I swear your old people.
Somebody was like, Papa Mohbad was supposed to drag me. No, that's not a position of a man. Ìyá Mohbad yẹ kó wọlé wá. Kí ló fi ṣe ọmọ mi? Ṣebí Saturday ni mo kúrò mi mo sọ fún yín pé mo ń lọ sí church. Ìyá Mohbad did not go to any church. She's just lying that she's going to church, just to Ọlọ́run mọ ibi tó gbà lọ. Who knows?
Lady Harris, go.
Sometimes it seems it's fresh all over. You want to forget some things, but you feel it's fresh again all over.
Lady Harris, go and kill yourself. Are you
not a mother? Are you not a mother? If Wunmi is your daughter, if Wunmi is my daughter, she will already be in jail. She will already be in jail. Mi ò gbàgbà kúgbà. And then Mama Mohbad now said, to top it up, Wunmi ti bẹ̀ mí. Mo dẹ̀ ti dáríjì ó bẹ̀ mí fún gbogbo nǹkan kí ló bẹ̀ kí ni Wùnmí bẹ̀ fún pé ẹ má bínú máa mú payín lọ́mọ ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo bá jò dúró ṣe máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín and ìwọ ló lọ fi orí ẹ̀ ru ọjà ní ọjà Òyìngbò tó lọ ru apákáleke àbí pákókọ́ ló lọ rù àbí kí ló lọ rù níjọ́sí noodles ojókòó ìyàwó ọmọ ẹ̀ wà nílé ìwọ ojókòó lọ ru ọjà ó lọ ru nǹkan. Ìyá máa jẹ ṣẹ́gẹ̀ mẹ́tàlá sí ẹ lára. You know, Ìyá Mohbad knows a lot. She knows a lot. And right now, according to Karimo, Ìyá Mohbad and Wunmi, they are not in a jelly friendship. Wọ́n ń jà, ìjà wà láàrin wọn. So this is the time we can break into Ìyá Mohbad. If anybody have her contact, this is the time to break into her, to get through to her. Do I have to be there to know where her behavior was irrational? Through Karimo, yeah, I've been looking for Karimo's phone number. I've been looking for her number. I inboxed her. She has not returned my call. No. Somebody, we need a break in this case. We sure need a break in this case, and we'll be all fine. We need a break in it. And Azuka, when you come up, I'm not seeing Romy. I'm keeping the platform alive. Yeah. Josie, take over.
Yes, ma'am. What
did I have to say? Please, quiet, please. I want to say something. Away, bless man. It is well. It's just unfortunate that Mohbad just came to this world through a woman. Like Papa was saying before, that Papa Mohbad did not try for Mohbad. So I was about to, before another conversation came in, I wanted to say that there's a limit to what man can do over children. There's a limit to the responsibility of a man over children. Comparing it to women,
a mother has a big role in the life of the children. They play a very major role in the life of the children. And that absence of a mother in someone's life, in children's life, is very dangerous. And I think that's one of the reasons why Mohbad is where he is today. Because if there is a mother in his life, I think he wouldn't have been at this. He wouldn't have just end his life this way. Joe, I know that there's some mother in someone's life sometimes. Hello, please, lights every time. I know that there are some mother in the life of children that they even when they are there, they are more or less like they are not there. Even when they are there, they are more or less that they are not there. But at the same time, there will still be a kind of a trait that there is mother here in this person's life, because I believe a mother will not just open his eyes and see that this is going to take the life of my child, and he won't stand up on his feet to actually do something. And in this case of Mohbad, what I also say there is that there's no bond between Mohbad and his mother, because they didn't spend more time together. There was no kind of this intimidate between both of them. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Intimacy, thank you, ma'am, between both of them. So I'm very sure that many mother on this platform and in this cause of justice of Mohbad will learn so many things. Because looking at the story of how Wunmi grew up and knowing that there was no a place of mother in her life as well, that she grew up in the streets. You know, a good mother will not just allow his son to mingle with such person in the first place. Even if he's not aware, but time goes on to get to know, do all possible things to just like make sure that they go their different ways. But it just, whenever I see the guy picture, or I went on social media, I saw him singing his video, it breaks my heart that this is a destiny, this is a ladder for so many people that God has destined that they are going to get there through him, you know. But when I look at it, I just feel so bad that some people, their life are connected to this guy. And such people have to just go back and pray that God, please, redirect my path. God, please, just connect me divinely, because unless, if such person did not realize, that's why we see so many people there toiling morning and night and going here and there. They have nothing to show for it, because they never know, maybe in one way or the other, their destiny helper, the one God has ordained with them, is not getting it right, or the person himself or herself have been taken away. So we have to also be very prayerful that in a way, when we're praying for ourselves to succeed in life, we have to also pray for whosoever God has destined to us to take us to where we want to go in life, to make our dreams to come true, that God should just keep protecting them and order their footsteps. Because when someone wants to get up there, you need a ladder. And I think Mohbad is one of the ladders some people out there depends on. Which Adura, Dahosa, even if you
cannot control your children. The noise there is too much.
To this ladder.
What do come flag me? I said they flag on that too.
When somebody came to tell you,
this one they play music. What is wrong with? I know if you do show time and not play music.
Well, we are working. Everyone's working, but the thing is that we have a lot of
Ryan Whisper is back. That's K Bossman talking. This was the K boss man who said Lady Harris, 3 husbands, 3 papa, 3 children.
Move this justice for Mohbad forward. What can you do to assist?
Thank you for whoever is
movement?
popping the heart on YouTube. God bless you. Please click the like button.
Bashing one another. What can you do?
I'm so tired. I'm just lying down here. I'm just tired. I did a lot today.
Come out. Let us
Thank
know
you for
what
the
you
love
can
on
do.
YouTube. God
Forget
bless
about
you.
those people that see. It's high time
You
people
could
need to
listen
know
to
that there are a
Boss
lot of people that I know. Mr. Miwa might have not done the right thing at the past and all that. He's just normal human being. He's not the one in charge of cash or money and all stuff like that. Baba Mobada is controlling his money himself. Mr. Miwa just telling Baba Mobada, I guess we need to do this. Can you just give this to the lawyer, whatever to the lawyer? That's what he does. He doesn't control money. He doesn't have access to the money. Mr. Miwa does not have access to the money. One thing I would like to say, and I want you to listen very carefully, is that we have some set of people that have personal issue personally with Mr. Miwa. They have personal issue with Mr. Miwa. And
I know.
On every of his mistakes, and when some people are complaining about some of the mistakes, this set of people use that mistake, they use it and they make the public to fight their own battle, using the public to fight their own battle. And that's exactly what's going on here. So all this, that's Mr. Miwa. There are some people that are fueling that, and then we need to be very careful about that. I know that some of us are not happy with Mr. Miwa. Yes, it's so slow. But one thing I would like to say is that you asked for a PR, he gave you the PR. You asked for a son, he gave you a son. Okay? And the son is already working. You saw what happened during the last corona inquest, and then the PR is already started working. You see about mobile coming out. And I believe the PR, we start making sure that...
Bossman, can I come in here quickly just to correct something? I don't think we should use the word he's slow, okay? I think
No. That's not the way it's saying. They say that the service back then, that all the whatever was so slow.
Yeah, but you see, I think because when he came in, he thought...
No, I'm not talking about Shitu. I'm talking about Mr. Miwa.
That's what I'm saying. I said Mr. Muyiwa, like over time, understood that he would not be able to do this all by himself. So he thought if he comes in, he gets the lawyer, this is a case, a murder case, according to allegedly, right? A homicide case. And, just get a lawyer that is good, that is sound, and then the lawyer will be able to do what he needs to do. Control it, find things, do stuff. But he started noticing that, no, it doesn't work that way. You understand what I mean? Yes. And people are also like him too, lame. Right? Thinking that, okay, do this. Hey, Mr. Muyiwa, they've petitioned us. Petition them immediately. Mr. Muyiwa is not the one that will put out that petition, right? Exactly. It has to go through the legal team. And if the legal team, they are not doing it at that time, they have a reason why they are not doing it. So, but it's like me now. If they don't, let's assume that I've been voted in and they ask me to handle this case, I can't do it alone. No joke, man.
Exactly.
No joke, I can't. Oh, Real Whisper, be the one, Baba, Mr. Muyiwa, step down. You're joking. I'll give you the same results. But what I can do is ensure that I surround myself with very good people who can advise and have connection and can move. And then this will be broken down in parts, whether it's funding, whether it's finding out and managing information and using the information that we have to find out more information and using our resources. Okay? So very important. I will not do this alone. We're joking. We are joking.
You said it all.
I think we can do it alone. We're joking.
Yeah.
So it's not because
now this is it that I want to.
No. It can be anybody.
I want
the truth.
I would like to add one or two things to what you just said just now.
Go ahead.
Just know that we have different groups, we have different people, different platforms, different people that have different ideology. That their ideology is not different, is not matching yours. Now, this is it. If Mr. Miwa thinks that, he can't do this by himself, and decided to appoint one or two people because they did not invite anyone of your own group and all stuff like that, it become an issue. Oh, they're not doing this. Your idea might be different for everybody. Do you know how many people that have different ideas in this group, Justice for Mohbad?
You believe that your idea is the best in the world. There are other people that have other ideas. Do you know how many people are also talking to Mr. Miller as well? Because you do not have access to him does not mean that others are not having access to him. We all need to work together so we can move. At this point, we should talk about the way forward. How can we get the forensic done? Get your phones. Look for solutions. Should be a problem solver, not we ridiculing ourselves on social media space. And the more you come, the more you complain, the more they are recording us from the other team, the more that you are making ourselves to look stupid in public space. Go on social media, go on everywhere. Some people, some bloggers are here, screen recording everything, blah, blah, blah. They're putting it out there. Some people are just angry. And there are some people that are actually promoting right for their personal agenda. Oh, Mr. Miwa, you scrap. Why did you dissolve? Why did you dissolve?
Osman, please hold on. Somebody is asking a question. I don't know if somebody is not feeling okay here. Jay Breezy says, "Are you okay?" So I don't know what that means. I don't know. Well, I don't know, but if that's a question,
he's talking about, are you okay with the Corona inquest? Yes, we are not 100%. We are not okay with the result at all.
Okay,
we are not going to accept that result. The result is a BS, and I've already said this. I've been telling you that you wait for the government. You think the government is going to come with a right result for you. You are on the long thing. But the best thing is that now we agree that we all know that the government, they've done their own result. Now let the family take their own result as well. But we are not going to take that result. The way forward, Shitu has already spoken shortly after the Corona inquest, that same day. He said he's going to ask them to give them the authenticity of the result, a copy of that result. So it's not the job of the Sun to call America to ask them if the result is actually authentic. That's what we need to do next. So they need to call, because when they give them the home copy, they're going to be the name of the lab, the phone number. So it's the duty of the Sun and the pathologist, private pathologist, to give a call to the laboratory in the US to ask if whatever result they give to them match with it. And if they say yes, that result actually might tally with whatever they read to us of the Corona, which I doubt, then when I ask them, how are we so sure that the specimen that they took to America is Mohbad's specimen, is the real specimen of Mohbad? Because there was no specialist invited from Baba Mohbad's camp to witness whenever they were taking specimen from the body of Mohbad. These are the things I've been talking about since February. Who were those there present when the government was taking specimen from body of Mohbad? Nobody. You invited Mohbad's elder sister. The elder sister of Mohbad is never, last I checked, it's just Aloba, bless him. She was never a pathologist. Why would the whole country, Nigeria, the government of Lagos State, could not even provide or ask Baba Mohbad to appoint or to come with their own specialist? Tell Wunmi the same thing so that they can all witness all this, so that we won't go through all this process we're going through right now. Because if they've done the right thing, they've allowed Baba Mohbad to come with their own specialist, we won't be where we are today. I believe that there's Ojoro, and I've been screaming of the Ojoro rap from February this year. I've told them this.
Okay, so how do you think they should go about this?
How to go about this is what I was saying before, that the lawyer of the Sun, we asked the government, should ask for a copy of the result, and then he has to probe the authenticity of the result, call the laboratory, because on the paper they're going to give, they're going to be the name of the laboratory, the phone number of the manager. Then they need to go on Google and look for the phone number and call the phone number. And before they call the phone number, they need to ask for permission from the government to call them. They must open the gate for them to call.
Okay, so everything you've been saying right now, this is for the legal team, right?
Yes. That's the way forward.
Do they know about this?
They should know. I'm just talking about the way forward, what they need to do, steps to take.
Exactly, but you've mentioned it here. Do you know if that's something that they're handling, or if not something they're not thinking about?
She just said something after the coroner inquest. He granted a very brief interview outside the court, and he said that he was going to ask for a copy of that result, today. This week, and they're going to give a pathologist to interpret all those things there, because they use some terminology, some medical terminology, pathologist terminology that they need to break some words down to them. And then after that, the next process is to check the complexity of that result. They have to call the US and ask if it is real.
Do you know if they've started already? You don't have to give that information here.
I'm not sure.
Because to the best of your own knowledge, just like mine,
I'm giving my own suggestion.
I don't know how to put it here, but
not about it. I'm not talking about the legal.
Exactly, because you have to understand also. Yeah, that's the way. The way forward is what you're suggesting, and if you're suggesting this, because so many people too will be listening to you and thinking this is what they're supposed to be doing, right? But the difference is that you're saying it here on TikTok, right? Hopefully that's what they're thinking about. But no man is an island, so if you can help out as well to package what you have said and give it to the legal team, and then so that they add it to what they have and see. Sir?
I actually know Shitu, but I didn't know it this much. To them this well. I'm really, really impressed with the way he handled the coroner inquest, the latest one. He's a very brilliant lawyer. All right? I'm not in the place to teach him his job. I know he knows what to do. This is the EFCC lawyer. He's a lawyer for the EFCC. What are you talking about? He knows the right thing to do.
So why are we?
We're on the right track right now.
Okay, so why are we?
No, it's the people. I'm talking to the masses. I'm talking to the masses. I'm talking to the masses. I'm not even in the place to tell Chitu what to do. We're just the masses. We're just talking about the way forward.
Listen, bossman, hold on. This is not about telling Chitu what to do. These things that you've been talking about is not telling. It's like, put this on your table as well. Check these things out as well. These are my suggestions as well, right? So it's not like you're making suggestions, right? So okay. Nobody, like I said, no one is an island. You can be a very decorated lawyer. It takes one person. Let me finish. It takes one person on the street to also whisper something to your ear, and you'll be like, whoa, this was what I've been waiting for. Every information is vital, very important at this point. Every suggestion is vital, so nobody's an island. They look at it, they dissect it, and they use it. You understand? If they were not thinking like that, they'll start thinking like that. No matter how good you are. A son can't walk alone. He has a team of people that he trusts very well that will be thinking strategically. I say again, thinking strategically. So if this is part of it, they can hear this from you and still put it on the table and feel like, okay, let's check this out as well. Let's check this one. Check. So what I'm saying is every suggestion is necessary, but let it get to the right source. That's my take on that. Go ahead, please.
I'm very sure the legal team are listening to us, and I know that they go to platforms to listen to what people are saying, so they can pick one or two things that they can work on.
You assume.
Okay.
You assume.
Yeah, I believe. Last week, I also goes to different platforms that I know of. All right, and I know that Twitter also do the same thing too. Sometimes Baba Mobile do the same thing. Some people also do the same thing.
Yeah, but why are people dragging Odumosu that he didn't do certain things that he was supposed to do if he was seeing them, if he was hearing? You get it? There's a difference in suggesting.
Let me talk about the Odumosu real quick. I'm just tired of repeating the same thing over and over again. If I repeated it again on the Super Vibe again, they will ask the same question. And we keep asking the same thing. The more we keep... Anyway, I'm just forgetting about that. About Odumosu. People are saying Odumosu did not do nothing. That's why I keep
No,
asking.
that's not where I'm coming from. Listen, please. That's not where I'm coming from. I said, if he was listening and seeing all these things that people are now saying about him, right? Why didn't he do these things? Right? Why didn't he do
what? Exactly what?
Some of the things that they were mentioning, right? Just like you said, now they're watching, they're seeing us. You know what people have been talking about? Oh, Dumosu did not do this. Okay, let's talk about the private toxicology and autopsy. Okay?
That's one of
Let's talk about some of the petitions that they needed him to do.
Okay, can I say?
You asked me. Hold on, please.
Yeah, you just give me two. Yes, I'm okay with the two that you just gave, and I want to answer to that.
No, I know the answer. I'm just telling you.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the public that are listening.
Man.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You have to understand why I'm asking the same question. The public, they are asking the same question. You know the answer to that question. I know the answer to that question. But I'm saying that your suggestion, you can't just leave it on the street of TikTok and assume that they are watching. You take the next step. Mr. Muyiwa needs help. Take the next step. The reason why people are saying what the people that are talking said they've been saying that they want to have access to the legal team. Why? Because they feel they have suggestions and they want to share their suggestion with the legal team. Is that, I don't think that's a bad thing. But is it possible? Just like you have some ideas, you cannot be throwing it on the street of TikTok and assume that they are watching and they will pick it from here.
I don't know. See, you know what? You can't please everybody. That's one thing. And two, I'm sure that back then Odumosu always go to different platforms to listen to people. All right. People say that he has not done anything. They talk about the toxicology, the private toxicology. Later on.
Of course.
That since February, Odumosu put in application for the private autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, and the government said that they have to go to court for a hearing. Till date, they haven't fixed a date and time.
Yeah.
Of the toxicology.
Mm-hmm.
They only gave Baba Mohbad the chance to seek the body, but they did not even allow them to even bring any pathology. But for you to get any pathologist to come and do anything on that body, you need to take a permission. You need to get. So now that we have Sanshitu, maybe we'll be able to pull pressure on the government. That's what we're talking about. So that's why I said there are some information that the public are not aware of.
Exactly. So because they're not aware of it, doesn't mean that Barrister Odumosu is not working.
At a point.
Yeah.
Why the public are acting? I'm on the side because at a point, see, you have to give public some information. You have to throw bones at them. There have to be little bit of information that you have to give to the public. Let them be aware of a little thing that is actually going on. So give them updated, at least maybe once a week. Let them know what you've done. And one of the things that actually messed up the case for Odumosu back then was that there was no money and they never said this to the public. Maybe Mr. Mia was so scared he didn't want to be dragged or said that Baba Mohbad wants money. He didn't know how to say to the public that we need money or there's no money. And I'll put that on him. I will blame him on that as well because I was so disappointed when I got to know back then too that there was no money.
See, there's always been that confusion. And if they had a PR, okay, exactly. I will always say that there are some mistakes.
When came up, you saw the way out there.
Exactly, it would have been out there, working closely with this legal team, and then tell people what they want to hear, take back information to them and all of that. But it didn't happen, and that caused a major rift in all of those things. But are we going to be going back on that? How do we move forward from here, and how do we make it better?
Exactly, moving forward. The thing is just that they haven't. I guess now the public kept on coming back again after a kick round saying we need the PR. We need the PR.
Again.
Now they've listened to you again. They've given the PR. So the PR will be. I guess you started working maybe yesterday or something like that. So don't let us bash them yet. We have a new sun. We have new PR.
I think the public also should be lenient when they make a demand. And they see that happening, all they need to do is also to support.
Mr. Miwa is on the side. He is giving you the PR. And you guys are aware that, okay, you are not aware of all this before. I'm aware that since February, they put in an application to do private autopsy, but the government are the one delaying that whatever, and there's nothing Shitu's going to do because they need approval to get access to the body of Mobile. So now that we have Shitu, maybe Shitu will put his own weight and put pressure on the government. And that is just what is going on. So these are the things that the government and the public are not aware of, and they believe. And some people are aware, but because they have personal agenda, personal issue against Odumosu and Niwa, they were pushing all this their own personal narrative and agenda, using the public against that. But that's just the way it is. So now there's something that is also happening again. Oh, Shitu is the lawyer. He should be the one for the DNA. Blah 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 blah. The last the last DNA court that I want to go to was it last week? That was cancelled. Odumosu was actually paid for the DNA thing. And since we've hired Shitu, he is the lead counsel of Justice for Mobile. All right. So, and that if it's not because of the
who is the lead counsel? Who is the lead counsel? Sorry,
Shitu.
Okay, no, because
the lead counsel is Shitu.
Okay, no, because you said Odumosu is the lead counsel.
Oh, did I say Odumosu? Oh, I beg your pardon. No.
Yeah.
The lead counsel is Shitu. So Odumosu, it was the person that actually, I guess they paid him for before they got the new counsel, the SAM.
Yeah.
He was already paid for the DNA thing, and if the DNA hearing was not cancelled, Odumosu was going to go to the court with, Sam sent two of his lawyers to support Odumosu to go to the court and then to support one another. And that's what is necessary.
Exactly.
That's what is necessary. These are the things that the public are not aware of. They believe, Odumosu cannot be, don't trust Odumosu. Shitu is supporting there. He sent his lawyer, his people, representative there to the court too. So this is why we need a PR to disseminate information to the people.
Now they've got a PR, right? So
just shut the people up. Give them information. Give them bones to chew. But I'm very sure.
Now they have a PR.
Yes.
So at least they will be hearing from the PR.
Yeah, from the PR. Let's see what's going to happen. I hope. Oh, they beg you from PR.
Were you the one that brought the PR, boss man?
I'm not the one who, I don't know the PR. I don't know the name of the PR. I've not seen the PR before.
Are you sure?
The public are asking for PR, and I also took the cry of the public to them. Hey, they're asking for PR, but I'm bad. And they said they got the PR, and I kept it back to the public to tell them I heard that they got the PR. And then they're going to unveil the face of the PR at the right time. And when the time came, Baba Mobile unveiled the PR. I was not even there in the video, but I was told that the PR, the unveil. They are working on you, they are listening to you. Oh, Mr. Miwa. Yes, Mr. Miwa cannot do this thing alone. And that is the truth. And they don't want
the PR is not coming from you. Well, okay.
I don't even, of course, I'm not even doing that. Who am I? It's not going to come from me. They can't say that the PR is coming from anybody. They got the PR by themselves.
Exactly.
So the PR is neutral.
That's right. So I guess sometimes too, those things frustrate the effort of anybody working on justice for Mobad. The minute they find that somebody has brought someone or someone is suggesting someone, it's always a big problem.
Yeah, because of other.
Exactly, and they're not seeing it that way. Everybody's blaming Mr. Muiwa. Mr. Muiwa, how many people will he listen to? You listen to this person wants to read, the other person wants to provide. This one wants to read. That's been a problem.
But they also want to provide their own PR. So because we brought things down, they will instigate the. Politics behind this. That is exactly what is going on, people.
That's the truth.
Know. This is what you know right now. People playing games, different groups. Get down.
No, Bossman, it's like this. As long as you're not the one forming that group, as long as you're not the one, you Bossman particularly, Bossman, you. As long as they didn't ask you to do it, somebody else is doing it, they're good.
Yeah. At least I'm not the one that brought the sun. I don't bring the sun.
If you had brought the sun, we'll be on CNN right now.
So that's actually the problem that we're going through right here. People really want to help out, but there's some rival group. They're like, if it's not for my own, hey, we're not going to take from anywhere. Anybody can help.
Yeah.
I have a better idea from the rivalry. I don't have any rival. I don't have any competition. There's no badge, no trophy that you want to get from this Justice for Mobile. We all gather here because of one 27-year-old boy trying to help him to get justice. And we're trying to help his father as well. And that's why we're here for Justice for Mobile, not for the father Aloba. No.
If you have a legal team that is effective, let that legal team do it. If they feel that they have a legal team that will work, let the legal team do it. Exactly. At the same time, if you think you have a better suggestion, you have anything, you can also work with the legal team. You can work. Has anybody ever suggested that, Falana is not good, Falana is bad,
let me be honest. I want to say one trick here.
Yeah.
When they were bringing Odumosu at the first beginning, I was one of the person that was against Odumosu. Because we're like, we have this son here. But I work with Odumosu. You can work with anybody. Once you know you have someone that can actually make a difference, you are ready to fight for the cause, we're looking for justice, you can work with anybody. I want to let you know that we have some set of people that are here that their only issue is just to barrel anything, just to start turn everything to fracas. Wow. So don't believe everything. It depends on the platform you go to and all that. There are some elements that have personal issue with Mr. Miwa. They have personal issue. It is not whatever coming from them. They don't know ready to get it from any other person, and that's why we have an issue right now. And that's just the truth. I will tell you the truth. There are some people that are actually sponsoring people, brainwashing people, telling them lies because of their personal. Before, if we give them the chance to work with Mr. Miwa, they will gladly be on the same table with Mr. Miwa. But because maybe they didn't have the chance, maybe they have personal issue, maybe they have issue with Miwa in the past. Now they now find themselves on TikTok. They try to use people to fight Mr. Miwa, using his mistakes, using the crowd to fight the battle. Unknowingly to the masses, they are fighting the battle for all this. Do you know that there are some of them that they wish that the PR they get actually come from them?
So true. I think that was what happened to this Justice for Mohbad. Exactly. Talking from a point of being neutral on this. I want my person to be there. I want to be part of this. I'm supposed to, how can I help?
I want to say something real again.
Genuinely, how can I help?
You might not like what I'm about to say right now, but I want to be truthful with them. This is the same reason that happened to the why Mr. Miwa dissolved two particular team. Because there's a set of people pushing their own narrative of their own team and whatever, and then Mr. Miwa was like, what is going on here? So, okay, it was like, he got confused. It's like, he doesn't want to be in the middle of the whole thing. And the next thing is that, since you guys cannot work together, I think it's high time we dissolve the whole thing.
Yeah, but were they doing what they were supposed to do? Is my question.
Who doing what they're supposed to do?
The same people that you're mentioning right now, that you're saying, the team that you're talking about right now, that Mr. Muiwa, were they doing what they needed to do? Were they handling certain things that they needed to handle?
Yes. Okay,
because I'm a very straightforward person.
They were handling very well. They're doing great job.
That's correct. But they
hours every day.
But we had other angles as well.
Hold on, because some people are not in that team. They're not go agree. They are ready to scatter anything because they want to be part of it.
And some people just don't like some people, and they don't feel like personal vendetta. I just don't like. Some people are intimidated by others as well. Yeah. Intimidation. No, with these people, no.
Because you know that if you come to that caliber of people, whatever you're going to say, they're going to scrutinize it.
Exactly. So, but does it really matter?
You cannot debate. You don't come there. So you can be doing all those bamboozling the people you can bamboozle, but the people that are intellectual people, come and bring your stuff there. If you cannot match it, you will go away because that's it. And
exactly.
What you do? Now go and be telling your platform, you be brainwashing people. That is the problem that we are having. That people do not know. Oh, why did Mr. Miwa dissolve the group? You do not know?
No, they don't know. You know, what they know is that you want to be relevant.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. And it's so funny. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be relevant. You want to be there. You want to be like it's you. It's jealousy. That's the truth. This thing has nothing to do with any of us. Nothing. It's got everything to do with what is your drive. What are you bringing to the table?
If you have better idea,
to help.
Come up here. They won't put it up for you. Nobody
what do you have? Two people are taking the opportunity, the ball to move on with this, to come together. Even if I don't even want to be there, sharing my information, I did it. Not because I was comfortable, but because I needed to make sure that I bring what I want to bring to the table. I have a lot of people who are believing that they cannot reach out. I had to speak on their behalf.
In fact, there's a particular time that in the part of the team that they spend almost 15 hours the entire day in a meeting.
Why would you reject something when you know that this thing is still the same? Like, there's no monopoly to this. There's no monopoly to it. The man needs a lot of people to help him. Some people are good in the legal aspect of it, which you don't have.
Exactly.
If you're good in the financial aspect of it, God bless you. I was so excited. I was happy though when I heard that. Oh, these people are already handling this. I'm like, thank goodness. The financial aspect of it. Exactly. Now, what about the legal aspect? We had other people who were ready, like the lawyer who was already there. She can't even come on TikTok, but she was already there. Why can you just blow this away? This woman has got her. She's a lawyer. She has an expertise that she's bringing to the table. You blew all of that. We have people who were hosts that had no business being there, but they brought them there.
Exactly.
And I said, Mr. Muyiwa did not try.
Come on, man. Come on.
I beg.
I told you. If you're saying that Mr. Miwa is too slow, okay, I agree with you back then. But there's a particular time that Mr. Miwa listened to the people and he was doing the right thing. Who messed up the game? The public messed up the whole thing too. But he did something. The public said they want structure. He provided that structure, and he said he want all the members pick up people. It was one that was like, okay, we want to bring everybody together so that we can all form a structure team, so we can all work together.
Bossman, please, when you keep calling that structure, I'm beginning to hate the word structure right now. I'm beginning, not the word hate, sorry.
Ask for the structure.
Yeah, let me use the word. No, let's use the word. I've seen this play over and over.
Right.
We want this. We want this. You're giving that thing. And then you hear some people who don't like it immediately because maybe it's coming from you, Bossman. You know, some people, I don't know what you did to them, but you know, who, Bossman is there. I don't want to be a part of it. It's got nothing to do with you. And even the Bossman you're talking about is ready to work with you. But what's the problem? Tell the people the truth. Tell the people the truth.
Don't use people to fight your own personal battles.
And I know, you know the funny thing, when you were trying to explain to the same people who are asking for information, what is Baba Mohbad saying? What is he eating? What is happening? What are they? You come out also to tell them everything that is happening. They be like, please, we don't need team. Let's go on. We don't, what is it? You cannot please human being, eh?
So you can't please people.
If you did not ask for it, do you think people will even come and do it? Do you think we all need Mr. Muyiwa to fight this case? Or we need, what's it called, to fight this case? People can do what they want to do. I'm telling you the truth. They can help in any way, shape, or form. And when they see how important what you're doing is, I don't think the family will say no. If you have 10 million right now, 10 million naira to use to help the family, will they say no? No, they will never say no. Okay, you can give it to your own legal team and deal with your legal team and help and assist. They will never say no. So please, people should stop thinking small and low. It's not good. That's why I always say we are all in this together. There is nothing like I'm the first to hear. I don't care. I don't even have information right now because I'm not being honest.
They're trying to use they are trying to use Mr. Miu as the witness against him. He's not the public speaking person. He's that people sometimes don't use people witness against him. Mr. Miu, it's high time you know that he's not a public speaking person. He's a very calm, silent, man. If you even talk to him one-on-one, you will see how quiet that man is. Like, you want to bring him on.
And he will listen to you. Okay. He will listen to you. Okay. Now, another thing you have to understand is because no man is an island. And when it comes to this kind of homicide case or this kind of case, let's put it that way, it's not a joke. If you can talk to the legal team or he talks to the legal team, he may not even be delivering your message as you want him to deliver the message, which is why he will give you the opportunity to talk to the legal team as well. And the legal team, they're open. It's just like going to the police station. You have information, bring it to them. They'll look at it. If it's something that they can use, they will use it. If it's not something that they can use, they will leave it. Remember, this was all before the inquest, and then gradually the inquest started. And then after a while, we didn't have the inquest for the longest time. Okay? So please, let's be truthful to ourselves. I can turn on this thing just because Mr. Muyiwa has dissolved this now, and I'll be here crying. This was what we're talking about. We're supposed to do this. Mr. Muyiwa, you came and you dissolved it. But what's the why? What's the why? There was a reason why he did it. And yet we still want to shoot him in the foot. This guy has told you people he needed help. He reached out, and some people refused.
He reached out. But because some people are not, they are not part of the people that were picked and all that, they kick against it.
No. I disagree with you. Not just part of the people. I disagree. It's you, bossman. Because you. Because Mr. Miwa asked you to help him with that process, to form that process. They did not want to merge into that process that Mr. Miwa asked you to help him do. Okay? That's the truth. That's why. If the process came from them, initially we had a meeting, right? They were all supposed to okay, let's do this. We've already started, which was a brilliant thing that we were already talking about. Break this thing into different structures, the legal team, the financial team, the information team, this team, that. It was broken down. The private investigator team broken down, just the same way the structure. You know what I mean? So the structure is not the way people explain this structure thing is like, oh, the structure is already there. The structure. What concerns me if they give it structure or they give it on structure? What's the name? Is it the problem?
Can you break it down to? We have less people here. We have about 24 people watching here. Can you just break it down?
I even want to end the live. We've been here for more than what I expect.
Like 3 hours.
I will choose another day. Yeah, we're here for 4 or 5 hours, and that's what I said. I will not be staying more than 3 hours every time. So I want to bring the live to an end. We've done it here. I think I'll choose tomorrow, another day, to talk about that, whether people like it or not. If it boils down to me explaining it, because this is the reason why Mr. Muyiwa, people still come for Mr. Muyiwa. People still come. The man needed help. He came out. He reached out. And some people refuse. Now, am I going to hold it against them? No. But another thing is why. I keep asking why. All doing the same thing. Why? You're already handling one part of it. Why? Why? We're open to this. Why? So moving forward, if other people know how they can assist Baba Mohbad or Mr. Muyiwa or the legal team, go ahead, do it. That's what matters. Do it. On that note, I want to first thank all the people who have stayed up till this time. Thank you very much. You can see the write up there, away but not crashed. The life is still here. We've come to stay. The fact that you don't see me sometimes is because I have work. I have things to do as well. So it's not because, she's not here because Bossman or any other person came here to crash. No, it's not true. We're here. We'll continue to be here for our people, for the people who trust us. We'll continue to bring the truth, and we'll continue to do this together. So on that note, all of you who have been watching on the panel, my panelists, the ones who were here before, the ones who left, the people who are still watching right now, and the commenters, okay? The people on the comment section.
Tell them about we need technocrats too. Everybody are welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome to bring your ideas. I'm going to be pushing more than before. Okay, more now ever than before. Please, we're going to be pushing down. We continue to help each other. We'll continue to ask questions that will help us on this case, and not just talk, but back it up with action as we go. Back it up with action. May God bless you so much. Queen Treasure, you are awesome. You are blessed. God bless you. Thank you so much. You've been here. You've been trained too. Your 2 cents. I trust you. Anytime this live is on, you're here to join us and bless our community with your own submission, your own analysis. You say it raw. You say it the way it is. Thank you so much, Bossman. The Bossman.
He always a same Mohbad for
room every night. I don't even know how the father, whatever.
I guess I forgot to tell them that the Bossman actually went to Sambung Gary. He'll be back in 2 weeks. I guess.
Hope you guys are learning life.
Okay.
Can I speak?
Okay. If they see our class,
when you work for someone, you're an
please,
employee,
I want to restart the live stream. YouTube people, please bear with me. Just come back again,
that
okay?
means someone
it's been 3 hours, so I'm just ending it and starting it
carry
again.
out
Please.
a task.